online.com so on sabeti account so emra yesa share YouTube no Facebook no so nkwa de on sabe kan so share YouTube no Facebook no so we nye routine because Facebook na manfo nim to share YouTube no Facebook no so mbedi a kire fi ho na afi aboa ema niam atia kwa mo se fa na sa na wo mo eye no so asie ha but MC Sportsnite dem ya enye yi se ade asa ehwese na nimasi ko so as Prof Wallace nkomo no ho na afi Enoch Wallace walanyo no so ho afi so Prof Wallace so hwe machi kwa all social media platforms sabeti akame afi WhatsApp no 0257023391 0257023391 na afi watimi adjoin the friends of Wallace WhatsApp group no na adjoin ya there to serve meaningful and very descriptive content we na afi so ehwese na niam ABC akọ wo twumedie so while ago to see a programs manager Philip Osebun so Esquire host of the Kusi saying na huma na said kokutwum ne Dominic Sieboa omina tachiri and the twumedie 8 ka ku ye kama na radio dwuma na kwa ba 20 enso yaso ma ye to so e de afia ne aboa ema ne ama etia koye e de ama ye dwumedie a ye gusu edi no enti na wahye no so e de ama me na gomwa jema de hye nya transe gomwa bibia eboko de
o nyame adom
o sheti ye kama
nyame adom
sheti ye we de brand new baby
bibia kama say won say a month na mu ne wo yi
okay
February month ne de na so wa woni tua
o sheti ye kama me dase bompa na afi hwe edwumadi a edi am say ne hunam ne moja na enya ti bompa na afi me first stories ne to so
mate me bompa ye bibia be kama bibia be kama bibia be kama nti do kra nyame wo
ti bompa ye ne enko
okay ananyumre twede mponyankopon ye dase
Jesus name
nyame wadarma na odi abepiem ewa ha empire ni se de ye bia no enso nipani enso ye obibia eni nafe ensanso nkenyan ye tiepo nafe deni denya omonkoso a entie ye nafe enya nchira mfama company Asempa Fm na esempro ti dina na esempo no empeja eme kase wo wiase afa na nyina nafe Sportsnite nso enye krabehwe na Professor Wallace fa wankasa no odo ene wusunsum nyafe wuranem na fe otnasia na se vim no atimi abamo na wa ye adwuma na bibia nso atimi akonkan ti ye dase se wotie empabo amen
so sem ne se onipa ntimi nya bibi agese de fisro amano enti masom trame nchen na me mo nkomo bi me nkomo nyina ne se Black Air Stars defender fence Mohamed Salisu was step up a rehabilitation process after say or sustaining an interior cruciate ligament injury and where na sports foot trinity offense ACL injury nti AS Monaco for oma confirm say center back no osofa etie in his left knee during a match against Olympic Lyonnais in France and aside within it means abaso ewchina abusunim Salisu me no ka say oko a successful surgery aboa maniama tiasa to 2 years now are returning to the gym are working towards a full fitness inti Blaster team doctor Prince Pambo Eversiteno 26 years old Monaco player as part of an effort also support to injured Ghanaian players. Salisu feature in 7 FIFA World Cup qualifiers and secure 2 goals for the Blasters. Now Oriasan Asitan is here. It is unclear if he will be ready for the global showpiece scheduled to kick off on June 11th. Inti Mohamed Salisu update it no when say I think say initiative we say nebia ticket in Echamanko for Namsa Aquadia, a very good initiative. Say, bless Libya, feel loved, only Pachina. I think, say, yes, I have a purpose, purpose of which I ticket the number no for filling in you so because Tabia, I think Prince Pambu, Dr. Prince Pambu, or I dear, some coach and so, and then I'm also extra place in any bad. The mama place need to make a fee. Football, what I said, 90 minutes in so be Jim so I think it's a good initiative. It should be applauded for such an initiative. I between Sabwa Maniama Etia Quidiamai. Tim say, I say, Semenyon Sashegu on. I hear some Mexico Semenyon or no Sashegu Ghana's Blaster, arguably the most valuable player in the Blaster team now. When I say, no team can some fan World Cup or Bobo Bassa. When I say, Sambu team can see, oh, Tino near Abanono. And the Yanko Muzaka ahead of the tournament, coach Kim last or no so near Abanono was squadron, Omo. Compete in the Pink Ladies Cup United Arab Emirates no from February 28 and as I game nearby so March 6 2026 now on the competition akugu Ghana open competition against Hong Kong what I say Hong Kong what I say Ghana and Hong Kong and Kobo February 28 we my 1600 Greenwich Mean Time and Asakin Sebiti Abaso before and Sana taking on Russia on the 3rd of March at the same air time. And see Rima match expected to test the team against a physically imposing side. Inti Ghana any Hong Kong against Nimbe Panti Queens no close to the tournament on March 6 say umbiti Abuama Niabati and Sakwe clash against Tanzania. Now so Kawhima following the United Arab Emirates on tournament Ghana ebe meet Ivory Coast in the final friendly in Morocco as a final 10 up before say WAFCON beating Abaso. Inti Black Queens for they have been drawn in Group D alongside Cameroon, Cape Verde, and Mali. Muchumedia. Wamso Egusu 8 in Black Queens for Nkoma Abano. But Omo coach Kim Last, one also the Nkoma creating Saba, and they say Tons and Fair Blast starting team now offer Femu. Yes, you're a very, very good coach. Man can't channel a very good coach saying, but I could be as a mobile man and starting season. Sometimes you can have some certain fortune, be now Abua, now starting Sakoye. But I say Kim Last, so a very, very, very good coach. Oma, I critical analysis of him, no, except that we're a bit soft. Well, I say, we're soft kakra. Oh, I say, we're pecha kakentino, and I'm for person of us, but it's a very, very good coach. But then communications director at the Ghana football station. Here we are Santi Chum, what the agent.
Specific reference to Kim
Asempa FM.
He has an assignment with the Queens next month through to the first week in April.
Asempa FM.
Leadership feels he has something to contribute because yes, I have also heard all sort of argument distraction, but I've heard that argument where people say, "Oh, he's been doing women's football. It's different from men's football," you know. But it is tactic we are talking about. It is idea sharing we are talking about. It's about creativity we are talking. It's about addition of thoughts, ideas, and knowledge we are talking about. Imparting that knowledge is what we are talking about. So it doesn't matter where he's been and what he is going to do, you know, in June. The most important thing is that the leadership feels he has something to contribute at this point. And then Ravera has also worked in Africa before. He once worked with Guinea. And so he also knows the African terrain and knows the attitude and behavior of the African footballer. And having worked at the highest level, they felt that, yes, we needed to bring him. So it's just about, first of all, ensuring that we have the people with the right skill and expertise on board to help our World Cup campaign.
We Henry Asante Chum Kasama for Penny at the Ghana Football Association and Otene Kase Odene Komo Eja Efa Kim Lats on Black Queens coach and Afi Osanwo Blasters a new technical team I formono or San can be to bed na watra into Etihada a fencing rule and obe play into 20 Black Princesses and so Western Messi Kosa almost take a team now arrival in South Africa. A second leg of the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers from Kobo. Ghana a draw 2-2 with Air South Africa or the first leg in the Accra Sports Stadium. Now you must be picking up a maximum point to progress to the fourth round of the qualifiers. It's a 10 fixtures no humor and also on Saturday on the 14th February next Valentine's Day. We're saying the Messi course on the 14th February and Airbo Air Sarkinseno. Ewo Mdula Stadium ewo Nil Sprint South Africa and Asaki in the between Abaso. The Ghana musi be buku the 8th consecutive appearance in the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup be taking place in Poland in September 2026. Inti and say World Cup ya 8 times so inti ye hwe nim say e between 70 sa qualification we so 7 ya fe ne ko 8 fe ne hwe nim say benya 8 World Cup etia sa ko e ma na fam Black Princesses omunkomo ana abai my teams no de kakra mo peje omu no enye bad na afi so do ni achirima na say Gambian referee ono na obe officiate South Africa and Ghana Under-20 women's team no ewo maka dwumadi between say purity no e rest na nema ebesi akọ ebe hwe say ombeti ama fair officiating ewo against cinema afi mamrem ewo Ghana Premier clash super clash Ghana Premier super clash ama for sa na say di omde aba no Ghana Premier super clash GPSC Ghana Premier super clash enti kotoko omo for defense abet amwa or declare say Ghana Premier League title race no is far from concluded despite say team no currently one more actually on leaders Mediama Sporting Club by 8 points. Currently fifth in the standings with 35 points. Kotoko season has been marked by inconsistencies, coaching challenges, and have been sukrano early cap exits. I was an anima is your cost yet. Till says anima win a month as a coach say jai team no friend saying mother boy ne kuya de chen kuyi no kuna say ni na say yet. Ti abetamo na kasa ranti abetamo when say team no capable of mounting a serious challenge if backed by a united front or sin kabumba about the with 13 matches remaining in the season. Amwa stress say the importance of unity and then believe in turning the club's air fortune around. We did this and kaboom, 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 yeah, you, kaboom, yeah, kaboom, yeah. So I say, in kaboom, yeah, you can't gale crania wobuma, Nema Unyano, yes, okay, to kaboom, yeah, the beba. I bet I'm what I say.
Beshomo and India players ni na sana de bia adwin say only this particular sana players de bia adwin but ebia na ebedro na things ankoyi this Sunday there into means and continue I say to me people ya why they are my supporters players no bia kasa kire yon bi wo a ye lose enye players ni de because supporters me de bia make say supporters no de bia omo right because Mobile Stadium omo tua gate fee bia na say omo de tua ti so omo ba na so nya good result ya na omo Philippine ti e be so omo so omo fa ye bono nchen this Sunday no ye mo mfa music ngo ye be make sure say omudi ni je na won be free park no so akofi the meet me can say matches for be break ye league ne mo bibia to me see na they say as players ni say the rest of your matches ni betimi e taking step by step me agi point no and na meet me affecting him prince no near order that no your assistant no near order that and sheda nyet say new team because on near order that which hamza so about no near order that and new team bia maybe because say maybe a different mentality near the core
the abetamo and common no am so kind of casement on from my quotesa obiante ti dia ba ye dwedwama na ya fa american brana opanyi enum enye nkwalade fa ko entini abano no enti kotoko players Peter Amidu Akwa Kwame Poku and afi Samba O'Neil so mo eje kotoko supporters to come support the team on Sunday say we need you at Babaya Sports Studio we nkoma so ediaba.
Guys, we need to have some serious conversations.
Capito, what's the problem?
Our rival is coming this weekend, so we need to improve.
Relax. We have beaten these guys so many times. So what is your worry? Back to back, come on.
Kwame, Warriors on Kasasa.
Okay, I understand you, Peter. Because there is a saying that no matter how many times you defeat your enemy, you always have to be on the lookout.
Never underestimate your opponent. Let's be ready, guys.
Kwame, how much did they take it?
50 Ghana cedi for center line and popular stand, and 100 Ghana cedis for VIP.
Guys, are you ready?
Let them come.
Let's do it for our fans.
Enti we short drama. What I say? Drama ke to play. En kan e ko Sunday school, we ka say play. Ko play so anoma yesa play we dey atwu bia dia ba. Team so menim say betin wetin we no so. We obi sa corporate no enche okay. Nti we say we dey happy game. Nti say o man wo so ha. Nti me say oba YouTube no so a what I say ha ne Bengazi yellow do no so a obon say bia e ko kama. And wherever bia drama we tell bia I'm say corporate no so Facebook da so so mo fan to so me page no so da so e Facebook Prof Wallace da so twintwan abeko no wetin ho Sportsnite we drama keto bi ana kotoko place na mamini Philip Yansan bo bi na amanfo enti drama pa enti we place no ana yesa short drama we what I say enti
guys, we need to have conversations.
Capito, what's the problem?
Our rival is coming this weekend, so we need to improve.
Relax. We have beaten these guys so many times. So what is your worry? Back to back, come on.
Kwame, Warriors on Kasasa.
Okay, I understand you, Peter. Because there is a saying that no matter how many times you defeat your enemy, you always have to be on the lookout.
Never underestimate your opponent. Let's be ready, guys.
Kwame, how much did they take it?
50 Ghana cedi for center line and popular stand, and 100 Ghana cedis for VIP.
Guys, are you ready?
Let them pound.
Let's do it for our fans.
Beautiful drama by all standards. What I say, where's our boys no memorize the script now. Kwame, how much is they take it? What I say, ticket. What I say, to rest in the university. Yeah, come on, boys na there. We players are musi akan. Edema kumasi asana ko say our opponents are coming. Oh, nice drama. Our opponents. What I say, umhwese na Mexico na mo but we Samba O'Neil. What I say, on a me character no, and Peter Amedu Aqua. What I say, on no Prof camp Kwame Poku. Oh, Jaja, on him send you memorize the script. What I say, also there's a saying that I feel Samba O'Neil. No, and I feel where's in Mexico, sir. Oh, my dear. It's Peter Amidu Aqua, Kwame Poku, Samba O'Neil, Omona, Omo edge supporters and some because their opponents are coming this weekend. Oh, never and see a nice drama. Unya Via, only join the sports night. Oh, a year, join the sports night. Oh, you know, so, YouTube, no so. And I say, we open drama, and they all come away, no so. My Facebook, no so I said that so. We will say, say, had the other two so. Tini Avano. Now, as of for coach, did the money, and so where's Mexico so ahead of his team showdown with the bitter rivals, Kumasi Sanuroko. Na coach Masudi Jamani. Abonkomo, inti Masudi Jamani Sukakra.
I think that's the preparations.
Asempa FM.
It's not just today. The preparations is just like any other league game, but this comes with its own commitment, energy, effort, everything. The players, you need not to tell that. I don't discuss when I'm playing this game. I don't discuss the opposition. I only will discuss them when we are watching the videos. But the preparation is just to enhance and improve what our style of play is about. Is to improve what our game philosophy is all about. Is to improve our club culture. Is to improve our ways of what we do on and off the pitch. And I believe that when you came here, you saw that this is the really house of folk that I have heard about. You can see how everybody is noisy, how everybody talks, how everybody works. You know, today is a day for our strength training, and still we don't go out of our tactical inhibition. And
the coach Masudi Dramani has a full for head coach and Oten and Cancer or then come 18 cent to Java per neighbor phone car, the Bofone to from out to Misampa. Bibia Eko Kama. But has a folk center back Ali Mohammed were optimistic of the victory ahead of the game on Sunday. Ali Mohammed was also a boy on Kumokakra. Omnekotoka Kensino.
Krabe to say so Casanoka Fawake, what I say, one Casano, Mubia, and Casabi, the book and I told media so. I'm going to form Casacra, Casa and Frama, what I say.
Ali Mohammed was a Casadia, where's Mexico, so AIR, AIR, and Frama, and Ali Mohammed, and so Eddie Abanono. Kodoko need to do proper retrospective analysis on fixing things. GFA communications director Asante, and also the Abase, Sekotoko, at Tony Yamaye, or Shusheni Humuye, na Eboa Emma Yamatimi Dema, Asante Chum, and Ordina no Tokotoko in Komum.
If you are doing the analysis in this situation, Zito is not
Asempa FM.
It depends on the context. New. If you are doing the analysis in this situation, Zito is not new to Kotoko. This is not the first time he's handling Kotoko. I'm sure before Zito took the reins of the club, he knew what the fans were expecting. They had gone through a very patchy spell under Dr. Ogum, for which reason they parted ways with him. And it's very common with the big clubs. Yesterday, Esperance lost in the CAF Champions League 1-0, and they've sacked their, so the only problem is that I think there is a structural defect, and that's where my worry is. If a big club takes a decision to fire and hire, and the structure is in place and it wouldn't affect the fortunes of the club, so be it. But in the situation of Kodoko, because of the structural defect, coaches are fired, new one comes in, and because of that defect that exists, the new coach comes in, gets 2, 3, 4 good results, wins 1 trophy, then the problem comes back. So they've got to sit down and do retrospective analysis of the current state of affairs. And this is application of science. It's not about emotions. You need to look at the current state of affairs. Look at where you were, where you are, and where you want to go. If where you want to go is that in the next 5 years you must be in the semi-final of a CAF Champions League, then you need to start the project. Then you must communicate and start telling the fans that we are on a project. We are on a 5-year project. We expect this project to thrive after 3 years. We want to win the league from 2029, 2030. Then the fans will now begin to understand and side with you. And that also means you need to build from scratch. What do you do with your youth teams? Your recruitment must show. Your management, the attitude must show. Then it reflects down to top approach, but not the other way around. You know, so Zito will go, Zito will resign, Super Clash is around the corner.
Asempa
FM will come in an interim measure once he leaves, a new coach comes in.
Asempa FM.
After 6-7 months, because the problem still exists, it will come back. It's unfortunate.
Kasma for penny Edema Ghana Football Association and oil analysis of a Kotoko Omo coaching situation against Zituno and Odem Homoka creating Sabana. I'm so Okano, friends and TV3, Kono Okudi Sankumono, headquarters here, I'm from Obian Tintino, Ediaba, Yabim Sebea, a man for a bit me at Necasia. Inti near Abanono, and we are sent analysis and so Upa, and your first time you can be so Shen said match day 22 near Benny, Mediama, and Adriana Stars at 4:30 p.m. and over Bono. Na Adriana Stars Mumutumu, they say, and I'm going Kunya baby, no meeting as I'm Debbie and Massa. Mediama, the Umujamna so. To Mediama near Adriana Stars at 4:30 p.m. I'm Yadoma Friday, 11 Wonders, any vision, and also at 3 p.m. And I feel so Sunday matches net to us Kotoko and House of Folk at 5 p.m. Shenison. When I say inti, where's the Mexico so you be on Kaya Ufias Mankese on Kidi on Kasua Kraboku Tania Dadana away Yabe Udu Kumase 5 p.m. we match Nibi Kotoko versus House of Folk. Tiano so Shenus Mame Kumase Babanya Sports Stadium. All United any nations at 3 p.m. Dreams any Karela United at 3 p.m. Gold Stars any Baseke Holy Stars at 3 p.m. So do all blast Club in Soho, so do blast. Also ne FC Samates 1996 at 3 p.m. Brekum Chelsea any Heart of Lions Jatana Kumano Heart of Lions almost like you. I see one player here Musa we see you so Kuku 3 p.m. in Tibeche United any Young Apostles 3 p.m. and then also everything about Intino near Abba Ewo Ghana Premier League no. Injury update from Kumasi Asanko Sporting Club Ubema Lord Amwa say recover fully. After Peter Amidou Aqua say he will be back next week but not against a House of Folk Sporting Club until final injury updates no Etienne Saba. Lord Hilary Adabo not recovered fully. Yes, I heard some Mexico so I'm sure no Uguso enom kafa enen krakra Enusa Adams also hears in Mexico so say kafa nen katie enkwana also ewe Patrick Asiedu not recovered fully also hears in Mexico so also krakra enkwana yeshe adwa untimi enom ana afin so Isaac Minta fully recovered but not registered for the second round of the season. Ti also na said that so enshede ni hobateni CCD fully recovered but not registered for the second round of the season. Enti Shaibu Abubakari also injured Praka Krado Chrono na yese konfubone krapa akoko dey muso a enye ne nan ba ko chene takram enti ni abano no Andrews in team menu not fully recovered na fe FHC ba for Auchi West Mexico fully recovered but not registered for the second round of the season. You know, only registered na boss no boy obedi didi send the university arrangement is saying nyame adoma Western nema Asia crossing to build up to the super class no crossing the divide between Accra House of Folk and Kumasi Asanako is the ultimate Ghana football almost say a taboo in Ghana football. Despite the fierce rivalry, several legendary and I think so modern day players no ayomo dear or Rainbow and then the Porcupine JC no share yomo dear. Now Obama some of the notable players are the Maya dear pa both clubs was in the Mexico no chance Kokubani and Sampontila. They say a do a super class has nekotoka. Those days yes no chene bobrepe. Yao Sechi Kofi Usu yes Abranti so Ababobo Godwin Ablodemu Kaliru Dramani, Douglas Nkrumah, Nasiru Gani, ana afi opokwa free ebeye may you so rest in peace na afi so kwa Samson Lamte yes bo Bernard White na afi Reverend Osei Kofi too many and afi Thomas Hammond too much na afi Muhammad Polo and afi Wisdom Kofi Abre Wisdom Kofi Abre
Abre Kona
and afi Samuel Inkum and afi so Emmanuel Yati we mu place o ma chon bobre pa Muhammad Al Hassan and so yesi bo edu kotokoni ha so a Sam Ampe ono so Wema ono so no goalkeeper and Sulama Abdullah may you so rest in peace goalkeeper na afi Enesoa goalkeeper na afi Eric Ofori Entry ono so no goalkeeper Sani Mohammed Sani Mohammed Pojoba former Pojoba secondary school Virginia no old school Ojevaku Oje Regionals Oje District just bibia Sani Mohammed ebegie and Osanje Confederation Suma House of Folk Sani Mohammed no goalkeeper Sedu Mutawakiru also about and afi Christopher Boni also baby pa Edward Fum amafo kano Edward Fum also be ball pa na afi Joe Louis enso be ya de pa abante bi ba em se na nwan kwa atre fe Olenu Achite nso be ball Ole sekeni woyi na wo tinka on
maintenance but Olenu Achite na ennem na yi ba kono no ni dia beta no
okay now security ase
yes
na wo kano
Olenu Achite ole sekeni woyi na no na yi na mra
na dia be obidin ne bonye den
I want Olenu commentary ole sekeni woyi on touch
okay Olenu
Achite
Ngazi atemdie be obidin ne bonye den kra Bernard Fadi Boje Adion Adiva itino de somde yinaba omde tracker na ba be san hwese ne mesi kom nti Christopher Boni Edward Fum Joe Louis Olenu Achite say yi gomwa jama de sha danfo no na Kofi Ajare monfo be kana Samuel Enzimaba Samuel Enzimaba afi nana kwasi bobie ansa and afi Emmanuel Osei Kofi edu clash no so sa mesel o play bi din Fabra YouTube no so fa be comment na asema me Emmanuel Osei Kofi na afi so kra no Louis Ajeman Louis Ajeman na afi Lawrence Eje Michael Asante Michael Asante na Edmond Cobson Philip player no Edmond Cobson na afi so Rocky Dawini Rocky Gamana na fi Ajemandia Rambo Ajemandia Mikofodia guy Ajemandia Rainbow do has ene kotokoso a
Francis Nkrumah
sa place enya sanketo kra o play bidia ase wanya ya ni dia feature on my list mu a now dey aba what I say do has ne kotokwa sa place what I say omudin etimiesa ba mu gidi what I say Benadada don boti has ne kotoko bo so ma twumuti enya sam kitwa kra
ba Prof unim whatever ko place abo mu dinya unim 110 omu nyina asan so bo kotoko sa abo has
we mu ye place abo
kotoko sa abo has
ben don't boti enya kwanya mo
da bi wa mo but oye the biggest kotoko nemesis when it comes to kotoko ne has me sure say there's any player wa torment kotoko for pa kotoko ne has
place na bo kotoko ne has tino we mu place abo kotoko ne has e wo dwumadia wo mu edie mu Atletico Madrid for so say ohima so bold 24 million euros they approach Leicester City winger first Abdul Fattah Ishahaku 21-year-old Ghanaian he's been one of the championship's standout performers or catch the eye of his explosive pace, direct running and affairs ni fearless attacking style no. It 14 goals contribution this season and was scored 7 assisting the other 7 also. The Atletico for they see him as someone who can make an instant impact rather than a player for the future in Tinia. And also Etienne Sabaniti transfer news niaba the afa Abrantie Abdul Fattah Ishahaku no. Na Zinabu Issa continue to be to cement the status as one of Ghana's most dominant para athletes after securing the nation's first medal at the 2026 World Para Athletes Atlas Air Grand Prix Basu Dubai. Now or compete in the women's discus throw a F57 event and I will deliver an impressive 29.2 meters air through or clinch silver reinforce the growing reputation on the international front. Into Shuma Wachene Bobrepa Zinabu Isa Zinabu Isa na se hudi bia Zinabu Isa Bonabasumame. Beyond the medal competition serve as a crucial qualification pathway for 2026 Commonwealth Air Games in Glasgow, Scotland. With her strong air showing, Zinabu has significantly boosted her chances of securing direct qualification for the prestigious event. She is part of a determined Air 3-member Air Ghanaian contingent in Dubai, alongside seasoned wheelchair racer Raphael Bocho in Kegbe T54 and Ono Etu. Debutants A4 Adai. Together, representing Ghana, growing strength, any ambition in para athletics. Carry nations new hopes onto the global stage. Dear pa and baby abisho biano na wabon sem edia mom ti wey enkomo kakra etensen pp mobile YouTube page no so a obehu edin akese ene mfoni akese said that so obetian sa hwe but dwumako bia from say price spin from paying for some of the spinning e be yetensa ba obetian quality golden tickets nti wudi hujima ebetian bo quality more golden tickets na ebetian per 30 lucky winners omo ne be select ba ko pe ono be drive away who be drive car no nti o chance of becoming a car winner no eno ani nti emisa akeke mesel call pricespin.com.gh pricespin.com.gh terms and conditions ni applied. Price Spin together we play. Price Spin is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Omutechri and the Dijumedi 18 Samba. Na Benghazi, Wadama, ayana weso washamame. Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant en swaba. Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant swaba. Na Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant no omo enso ebo adwuma na omo edi ELCM coolant ana etiaba for heavy equipment. Nti who pretty heavy equipment tracks any construction machines are when genuine cooling system no ehia more than just ordinary coolant bia se obi asesa nso be fi be de kola won kekede bi ELCM coolant no it's a long life heavy duty air coolant specially designed be protect engine from rust and corrosion na for control high operating air temperatures no prevent cavitation and afi liner damages so be ye fuel afi so protect aluminium any cast iron steel components of engine no ELCM no a organic acid base and afi so kwa no free from harmful chemicals damage air seals no any sensors no it making it ideal for modern heavy duty air engines na afi working under tough conditions Mr. coolant there and no ebwa can mechanisms na pese ya well formulated air coolants between saboma can tiapo inti for loaders excavators afi trucks and afi buses and afi international industrial air engines na afi so ELCM coolant delivers long lasting air protection and necessary reduce maintenance and so but more than that Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant o set me can betia boa obetia phone 0244 577 559 0244 577 559 and 0544 133 169 0544 133 169 Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant see the right additives and they make it the right coolant but more than that say on sabetia ka papa no and betia boa ema oka asaya na engine no and num fu ani won kona be na coolant papa unya fa nwumenti we trotro driver we taxi driver obi a modern da say on sabetia ka bina boa ema ne ma etia koi clubs ahodo Ghana football clubs e wo bases no o modern say obeto coolant papa na odi agu oka ni mebeboa ema car ne stop emra ukokuma se nya osi konongo ewo dwumedi a odi bia mtino Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant e pacho the right additives makes the right coolant kwa amano so na yene se kwame opare ado enso ahwetwenku ha they say I can't do precope we say Mexico so kwame opare ado ayedwuma hasa chewu gorgeous bet mo time no and start say oh yedwuma e o hospital ti amfase na mana na say hayi e o sena niema esi e kono bra kwame senior communications director Edema Asufuk.
Recording God is back.
Mo time no why dwuma wa chedodo. Fa kwa 30 transits but I say what you so go fa kwa mani pu ahuru.
Bini ame dozo.
Ibia kama de. Asa me tun ka che do me say o be di me tentesa Philip so be frɛ wa na I dey man.
So Philip no say me no agreement there. O shamase e bia be 4-5 mo ho a. Na me movement am in the be office. Oh. Into say me na agreement.
Okay.
Bia be cost for bebe.
Okay. As I was slot but as I was slot no say who dey fanya hwe.
Some slot no the man say Thursdays. Me Philip Nka.
Onka wo.
Philip Nka mi o.
Okay.
Of me ba ku na ebuka mu dia.
And no dey teni.
But you make sure say Nyankopon the chair ya if next week Thursday could be there Wale promise we have to fulfill it.
Ebe ni so pa so
we fulfill it.
Mate me da senso say waje so kama anwumre yi. Wadama say na mo ya husisi e di akokuma say.
Well Wale, in the first place my menda mo say for the opportunity there. Mama a huge platform able to me I reach out to the follow what now we are saying your team no your preparation so and then team no coach training as usual in the morning and it was 2 sessions and upper and late afternoon and then so team no I go through the training and tomorrow God willing and upper 8 o'clock Mr. Didi is going to lead his team to and say I've been kind of that normal terms no be anti as the classroom work which will take between 8 to 9 a.m. The classroom work we are travel blackboard soon na mother baby speech so that you translate into it and actual no coach be on say me can say yeah for her for say yeah for transition you say yeah defending you say will be at perfect. It's an opportunity. Every player has to always ask questions and be involved in team preparation and understanding exactly what coach wants them to do in every specific game and whatever special assignment or the moment. So Wale, it will continue tomorrow. Then from 9 to 11 or thereabout, the team will train on the pitch. Then on Friday, the team also train as well. Once we continue with our training and send a book for the Sunday batch.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe some second question. From Philip say trouble from my maybe says happy pepe. Inti, my maybe son of from how important
is it? I know you know me. I know a Philip who.
I also know that to me. Because me.
Okay. It's trouble from yeah. That is your fault, Philip.
There be me. And see, I say, how important is this match in the context of House of Folks season?
In the context of
House of Folks season, how important is this?
Oh
match?
yes, Wale, as much as every single one of the 34 games are very, very, very important. This one comes along with special importance as well. The special in quotes because he named himself. It is the biggest football rivalry here in our country. It is the biggest football platform that the two clubs will always get, either playing at Accra Sports Stadium and at Kumasi Sports Stadium. It has the biggest fan base as well. The number of supporters AD has of Okechi, the number of supporters AD Kumasi Santi Kotokoechi. It goes a lot, and the history surrounding these two teams. So whatever it is, for us, it is not only just going there, say Yakakobo for 3 points. We have value, we have a culture to protect. Say Kumasi, now within the 90 minutes, who are coach be you, another power say, when it is representing the Rainbow family, who be you Akumem, just like they have always done. Now Omode Akumapa, just like they have always done. No more Eddie when we are getting off from Kumasi back to our base, we'll come back with some positive news. For us, we think that any easy game, even though Viveka said coach, my good friend Zito has left, but we all know the capabilities of the the rest of the coaches, especially Hamza personally, so I know what he's made of and what he'll be able to do as well. In Kenya, they will underrate new opponents. We'll go in fully prepared and make sure that your mentality, any your focus, any your determination will work for us within the 90 minutes.
Looking at Kotoko situation, Sena Woody can admit say Ampa Karim to head coach now all spear the affairs of the Tenka team no na we free ho na any Hamza Mona ebe kite actually no. We ever become matches now muni excuse be than to win.
No, Wale, as much as Kotoko wants to win and as much as we want to win, we all know, and as we be already football where say, look, our own Manchester United, what is happening there? Is it different? No. Carrick, Eba and Reggie, he's gone 5 matches unbeaten. But Kamana and the previous coach were on the same material, the same players, and whatever it is. Now, Otaria now white. So sometimes, and most of the times in football, the changes in Basia, players themselves are able to tell themselves that, Charlie, we have to do it. Possibly it's because of us into the coach, and now it's because of into the Ebi and Penny for assistant coach. So whoever that is coming in new, we have to prove a point. And even before that, players and personal motivation, their adrenaline level shoots very high because they see themselves as, if this person is not here and I wasn't playing or I've been given the opportunity now, I have to do beyond 100% mark. But here, they do they will perform. But yeah, the coach, balance the coach starts, then it becomes a different story. So we have this at the back of our minds. At least we've been following football, and at least and Rich, we've been following football, so we understand all of these things that it works in football. So you don't have to underrate the opponent. You rather have to prepare very well. Then you'll be able to stand up against any shock and say any upset. So for us, the exit of Karim Zito will not change our preparation tactics, or the coming of the two gentlemen that are taking over now will not change anything in terms of our preparation and our focus. The focus is to make sure that within the 90 minutes we do all the talking on the pitch.
Okay. Players what camp no obia
Yes, Wale, my man say Obi is a Rocky Jamina. He has successfully undergone his surgery, and the surgery was done at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. It was led by the renowned surgeon, Dr. Okulu Yadanasi, on any team, for the good work that they have done for the player and for the team. Apart from that, he will be completely missing from the game. Apart from that, let me say that Kevin, who missed our previous game, he's been back to training and then doing so well. On Saturday, they were having a special time with the sister trainer, Jordan. Jordan, class or your classmate or your schoolmate. They were having special training with him, so all of them have joined the team. And we have faith now. Thankfully, so they are getting back gradually. So we are hoping that by the time we do question, and as I remember, then you bring it there, coach will be able to have the full complement of the squad. And as most of his squad present, he will be able to choose a squad from that will represent the club.
Okay. Now, let me share. Super class often very unpredictable. Game bensa and fans are expected for more because last time more Bora Kotoko for catching more the drones in our but and turning out to be successful.
This time it's American drones.
Drones now they call first name Asia and I say I know
British drones.
I know ya salam down drones international rest Mexico so panta ono maybe am no. Amu yan pa boka kafi o spirit category oba man kwaje.
Yeah, well, we No, definitely. I don't say home. No, they will have the home support. They will have the crowd behind them. But we want to make sure that your supporters are called the stadium. No, we have to be hugely represented. The rainbow colors will have to represent very well. Then we will be able to say, this is Hasselhoff. We have come here to do business. I must say, just to play and go back. We make sure that our phobia tertiary people will be well represented. Your supporters will be well represented. And as a club, when we come in there, Wale, our focus is to make sure that at the end of the 90 minutes, everyone will be go back home with some positive news. But the truth is that it will not come easy. It will not come easy. But we per se, as a team, because a team, we are supporter, we are coach, we are player, together as everybody, we are one team, so that we'll be able to move forward collectively and go to Kumasi and come back with some positive news.
Well, Miss, I have a folk squad way. Then you're capable of winning a big match like this.
Well, a lot of motivation. Osha, executive board chairman. The kind of motivation of my players, making sure that player welfare is one of the paramount things that he believes in, and then always ensuring that players in here so that they are successful on the pitch is provided. Or share the kind of coach that we have, what he's bringing to the players, and the players themselves wanting to achieve something and go down in the history books of Accra House of Folks there. They do maybe at the club, all of that put together as we go into this game will not come in. Don't forget that Wale, the first round, unfortunately, we lost 1-0. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0, and the better in same degree with the interpretation of the goal we scored, whether it was a goal or it wasn't a goal, we have jumped over that stage. Now this is another opportunity. The playing field is level. We are hoping that Kumasi, at least that atmosphere will be good. There wouldn't be any negativity to affect anything, so that players will have positive atmosphere to go out there and deliver for the team.
Okay. And see, first of all, my main support BF board no about for this particular match, and I say, Sana Moya Munyama de Biano, San and also normal.
Whatever that has to happen has happened already. And I can tell you that throughout players be here, team be here, whatever that has to be done, yes, it has been done. To say, making sure that it is complete, everything will be completed as well. Ochina coach goes through the pre-match formalities. Friday, we are hoping that before the team travels, other things will also happen with the team together with the management and the top hierarchy. In all, making sure that in Naya they are dream back up and they go into the game.
Okay. Say Kotokoni has said yes, I am on chess more to after woman as a more fast as so anyone on tangible.
Oh well, on the end the so for us we want to train here throughout the period and make sure that you do Kumasi on the match near you do Kumasi that players and good rest. Everybody will get good rest, so that when we represent on the pitch on Sunday and everybody will have good rest. So we'll be in Kumasi very well prepared and make sure that everybody will be in good condition, good spirit, highly motivated, so that we'll go through the game.
Okay. It's game we so supporters na communicate actually mo and I say we be man so ntimu here support mo first support na sheda mo.
In terms of them, because in terms of them, because we have had conscious deliberations with the NCC led by Chairman Yusuf. We thank him so much for his support for the club and what he's doing for the club. Let me use this opportunity and our supporters now and say he will help the club, he will help the supporters base. Let's all support him because our dream Okura, Sabi, the vision of Okura, any near venue for one board and also and they advise it together. No? We are very much confident together with what the new MD has on board. So let us all cooperate and everything will be very much positive for us.
Near this is as a modi players like Abosme and Sebi. Moko match money on my view.
Wale, call into match, you see, no be back at your say, BBC or what, catching the park on the say, one of Paris say, nobody should believe it. You understand? This is part of the extra motivation that the board has ensured that there's no room for excuse and no room for negativity. So everything has been taken care of to ensure that football anything can happen. But you should be well prepared in terms of on and off the pitch. I are ready. You get it? Send a board that provided say I are ready for the players, you know. In the same way as management name supporters leadership in Komo and ensuring that everything will be fine, everything will be well. And let's say a normal stakeholders meeting Nasati Regional RCC, we have had positive deliberation. So everybody is very much aware say Yababi PMO Kumasi, this is what is going to happen, that the rally will happen on Saturday, this is what is going to happen ahead of the match on Sunday. So again, idea I better say Wali Ababeshe Kumasi, Wambo Kwame Opayamane, Kwame Opayebedu Kumasi no so Wambo Gomwa Amane say na ekoso ana Gomwa su kodu and also Ambo Kobisto na Amane. No. It is not going to work like that. We are all in sync. Yina yetu nyombako. Obianim say on Friday will be here. Obianim say Saturday will be here. Obianim say Sunday will be here. And everybody knows that after Sunday, this is our plan again for the next game against Brecum Chelsea.
Okay. It's more for Philip, more cultural obligations in us so far as has and as a Kotoko versus has its concerns. Our games are more over the years, more certain tradition. My Nina.
Wale, our corporate responsibilities, our welfare responsibilities, our cultural responsibilities, our religious responsibilities. I have other religious responsibilities because Wale, so Bika say, well, I am not when I speak about religious things, I'm in person with their brofo, Baby Frame. Say their culture is different from us. Every African, especially every Ghanaian, you have a God that you believe in. Also, I know part. So God in there, Wallace, I open fire trend and say, Wame, now, throughout the day, let me be positive. So God in there, the Presbyterian God that Yasumi ya, the name near the Monaka Yasumi ya. You pray to the God, the Almighty God, and then the Almighty God will help you. You understand? Whatever that we have to do as a club to make sure that we protect our culture, we protect our whatever that is important for us, we have done it. And we appear in Kumasi fully prepared.
Kotoko players na ye Bibi said drama as a play be proud to this game. Yes, say muhu ye no mo yamashim kakra.
Wale, this is without any prejudice or without any movie and funny negative. Also, when we were having a meeting today about our promotional activities, and then one of my guys, you know, Eddie, about
that video is our play, no?
I like the word you have used. A play. You understand? A play. This is not a football thing. A play.
Okay.
At the end of it all, no, we had the video. I just say a funeral coverage. So for us, those things don't do anything to us.
Yes, players, football players, for memorizing script and yes, skits now. I say, just Mabuto cry.
If you even look at it consciously, what the moment I say, it wasn't well rehearsed.
Any mo family reaction bra. Mo munye bi ne
Oh, reaction there ba Arsenal de be no benya reaction there ba.
Na mo player ba.
Me say reaction no e ba.
Eza.
De be reaction ba.
Mo players say me memorize scripts ah.
Adey.
Hey, utie kotokobrofu ni ye de.
Debi. Na dey. When the Prof see a players, I don't know.
Hey, but to tell you when someone rehearses script in the world, Charlie, I'm for admiration and munya.
It is not well rehearsed.
Oh,
well, it is not well rehearsed. But no, I human fee go for the past better 30 years. It is not well rehearsed.
Santimode, a well rehearsed fence play, Beba.
I don't hear the baby crowd.
Za.
Obi Ali Muhammad Momo. Obi tuwebi. Obi country no be ati ye.
Hey, na mi wedi Prof to Prof mo ba bro. Kuma se crowd Prof ba.
Prof no can say su ye. Ebe that one.
Hey, godo gonso na ade ye no Prof mu de hu.
Yeah, better the tree.
So we no Prof ni tree version na dia fine, but Prof nkwa.
Unhusa.
As a COVID never gonna be here, no, via Fikroma. And the guy, more players need to be about.
Oh, Wale, Mr. Arsenal, the bet you know better.
Wow.
It's a well programmed thing. The feedback will be very positive. Over here. It's a properly made thing.
Sir, more players be sir, bet me. I mean, almost some other talents counts her.
Oh, Wale, yeah, we have a concept that any players discuss here when they sit with you. Once you are too experienced in this work. We have some of our players. I know Mokasa. I can't say pretend as if Onaye Wallace and pretend as if Onaye your friend is a guest. Also pretend as if you are the panelist today.
Okay.
And they do it excellently. They will roll it out for you to see.
Okay. As a folk,
it is done so nicely that there's no panic, there's no fear. Everybody flows positively well. What you say? The phobia spirit, Kasa.
And see, as a folk, player Ben a potential sports night host.
Potential there.
Sports night host. Player Ben a Wallace, so as a folk.
Who make good choice? I'm in the memory. Everybody is a potential. Who make good choice? I'm in the memory. Only how cry.
Mami two na mi yibako. Mami two na mi yibako.
Oh, why you need help? Open Ghana's number 1 na owo.
Benjamin Sare.
Open Kevin Osesibe owo.
Hey, Kevin Osesibe.
Open Ali Muhammad owo. Open your friend is Solo Agbesia owo. Obi open bia omo nyina owo.
Hey, any more talent.
Yes. We don't just bring players on board just because we want to bring you on board.
Musha sanema we na so
everything is there. Everything is there.
Okay. Kwame finally dey na be ka check na fans na be jaw nyumre.
Oh, Wale, Maminda mas once again for the opportunity. Na men country has full supporters there. Match na dey enim kwasi ada no. Enye emba na bete. Esi na ye share support munsu. You making sure say you be na ye na yakokusi akensie no, and then make sure that within the 90 minutes you know you supported the contact players in it, you know omu ta pitch no so na so omu you support you know, from the stands best serving as the extra motivation na omu so omu akon na omu de nyonyam e de ahye team no at the end of the 90 minutes.
Okay. Kwame Opayado kasama for panyin edema Accra so folk e be do ase say nyumre ambrase kwanso waje pene
Wale mamen san kan share your supporters in there, those that will drive from Accra to Kumasi 7 obi of Akwan so bia won say these days the road is not in a perfect condition here kwa yenya abotre.
Okay,
just drive carefully, get there, enjoy the game and come back successful.
Okay, we appreciate your time with us this evening.
Yo, Madam.
Okay, and the Kwame Opare Ado Kasama for Penny, Edema Akas of Folk, Natin and Casse, Yenno, Kasa, Nafio, so, Ede, in Chichimaba, a fat Quanquam of us to the real Kumase, and or the Aban. Go more German this year, set Dazi. If you come at dear, Yamiadum Prof. Okay. Mr. Yao, be able to hear
the grammar Prof.
Bibia kama
yeah
ma go moja ma de hye nkomra oba wonya daje na wa prapra ma no de ne kakra chi na fe tiesim ewo has ne kotoko game nim na fe no so ne wo ho no wa prapra chi other matters nso epiepiem no so no wa yi ne makoma kuntu fa na wa prapra chi ka no wa sisim sa me pese e be interrupt mo pa gomwa yenkwe I'm the bunch.
Yes, I'm the bunch. At Asempa 94.7 FM Mabucha for Brasso. Say ene anadwi amanonensem kakra yen sakano. Ye de bro e was sports night so na ohwa yipi man Saudi ekoso nya nko a ukọ Germany so adaman Saudi nyina no yebedika bobo so ansana ensem ahodo ane na sa atodwa enso e ho no ye de amount kama na bia nso atimi akoyi. Yebesen nsem na se e de afi yipi man Saudi a enso ekoso na say ena esi etie eho and 62 minutes of action Aston Villa meno kasai obian sebi omne Brighton and Hope Albion anunso na nyade obi atimi asebi eho na Crystal Palace nso atena pe omudi kan ball first 2 goals omo asia kana 63 minutes ema Burnley na sejawa san hono nso asan wa ase ho no na sejawa ababa tete kano emeke ni 3-2 and 54 minutes so far na seja eno so dia todwa eno no and Manchester City ase kana emiensa ema eye Fulham timi enchebi sanisa Branton jede Antoine Semenyo on the ball first goal no Sansu na Haaland enso abogo ne bi e wona fa Branton jede Nico ono enso de bi apeso nti goals miensa no emranti a omo achepene ase ede ama Manchester City no eno no yenko mesebat ba kwa enso ekoso eye Tottenham Hotspur mene kasai we en eye Nottingham Forest nese ne asat now mene kasai de nese mu edin enso ede mo anase mpono Wolves bobo kono wamu atwa eye Nottingham nese Forest obi antimi mfabo ento no nyonko anso atna 66 minutes en match we enso atimi atodwa 38 minutes Sunderland ene Liverpool ene de abo ani a obi anso entimi mfabo ento no nyonko atna ntwei ene man Saudi bi ekoso ewo EPNM ayede wonsem enso ema ukopiem ewo Spain a se Spanish eye nese bono Copa del Rey no semi final ade anese match ba konso ekoso Athletic Bilbao womu ene Real Sociedad de abani se ofedi kan aba na wieye ape ukopiem ewo Germany nso a eye DFB nese cup nso ekoso quarter final Bayern Munich ene RB Leipzig ana munso di abani obi antimi emfabo nto no nyonko atena ana Coppa Italia eno eye quarter final Bologna atena PS kabako ede atia eye Lazio omunso entimi enti saka no nti wei ene magisa wodo a ekoso ewo eye na sempono countries awodo a na semu ensem enso edi eka ewo na wokopiem ewo European asat na say Arsenal ewo 56 points and Manchester City wase and say ono nso ebenya 50 eye 3 points abeda ntemu no eye 3 but say Arsenal ewo match ono nso ebebo a na kwakoye eye 26 nesemro Manchester no nso ewo enti City om asset modern about 26 na Villa enso about 26 or 48 and Manchester United nso wabo eye 26 ono nso ewo 45 top 4 no and ababo so ediam Arsenal and afa City Villa ene eye Manchester United and a top phone but Arsenal and Kwa ana at the moment no so onwie eye ne 25 even City kwa no so about 3 goals there but nyade awie eye 25 no enso eho na se jaw kopim eye 26 enso ababe pim eho ape teams now mu edidi so no se Chelsea edda 5 or 44 and no about 26 awie Liverpool asat no 40 one Sunderland 30 minutes will be ensebi and anonso ekoso into anonso ne 26 na ene ja ono nso eba ye de ema yen konsemu pom dia ene yesei ene si etie ye di kan no ye wo England abonte ho no mo a meka England abonte na se yipianum eho ene ye wo so far uwe coaches ayapam omo anase mo coaches ayabom na sintutu se pe na se yesi afi eye 2025 no necessary NC ete ewo ora ne ti ade Thomas Frank me ne kase eno a tonna was me boboko no enoma ntimi ankoye nti omu wie yi a ena awie omu agya ne kwan se gya na sentintontan omu ne ton kwanta omu apai anti enedie se ne se tonna was me boboko no enkuta coach bia at the moment head coach no na se ne okọ Ruben Amorim ono so Manchester United na se 2025 ya ono so oko Enzo Maresca ono so Chelsea 2025 next ono so oko ana Xabi Alonso ono so uhemu a next 2025 ejabe ruam 2026 no ono so eko na uko eye tonna was boboko no aso ya manager ne tin ede eye Tom Frank anase Thomas Frank de next uhemu pa Manchester oboy no Manchester bia next ja obi ehwenim sempon ka wadie nka se oruai otimi ebo no modea etimi ekonkode kwananim 38 matches and Thomas Frank obomode timi eboy 13 win and ape 11 draw 14 lose and otimi honti lose no na dose chain draw dose chain winner and also ebetodwa na no and former tonna hospice enei na se head coach baako a odo omu ekodu na se final Champions League no reality at the Mauricio Pochettino asat now menu kasa die na se manfo se adwuma no na se abai abeda ho anse na die de editor anase ebo bane se tonna was boboko no enyo owura ya na se mbro mesan kwa akofana ba no san be ye adwuma no enso edi ama Tottenham Hotspur boboko no enyo no nko a Xabi Alonso die enso ewom ene nei enti mienu a tonna was boboko no na se ja omu ehwese bia so betimi akonkan ba se ne se no a na se nei ukopimo clubs na so ya coaches ne de omu epamo pa orani General Roberto Di Zerbi meno kase ono nso na oye manager edema Marseille Olympic Marseille boboko no enso of France se de omu ne ton kwanta na so no nso na se ja san kwanta no omu apainti Roberto Di Zerbi asat now ono nso na so nima boboko no esu abiom as a head coach and nso wonsem no abetodwa de ema on Asempa 94.7 FM na yegusu ade nsem ema dia Nicola Jackson aya branter na so ye sindikani ba osina kan de ma Bayern Munich boboko no menu akasai na se match ekoso eye ne cup match etodwa boboko na jin ede RB Leipzig omu atena fe anaso makwa away to Bayern Munich no na se Nicola Jackson ni di enka ho na se squad no wantimi emeki enti ono akasa na se players e wo bench kwa no onka ho na Brent Medican e de ato se enigen eni ho na playing time no so emma enti wanhwe ya that bia de na se Bayern Munich boboko na se no na se ubu ni ketem enso e de efront winning sma eno so etimi abetodwa na se ne se nyankomo ya duma eda ya wada eye otna boboko de jede Barcelona enso ene eye Atletico Madrid for na wo mu de pem so na se Barcelona ne Atletico Madrid e pem so dia ene enye match ketwa e match na sa no hye match a won say yes e match bia na se no ene emu eda hopa enu ye Copa del Rey na se semi final omo so ede bebo ani e ho na no na Barcelona boboko no se performance e was nti na se Atletico Madrid for atnase ahwe potentekrem empo no aya analysis ede afa that big game no ho na prente ba kwa ne ti ede Rafinha obe mix that match on timi nsia kan emfa Barcelona against Atletico Madrid na no ana Atletico Madrid for na dia to yourself say pe twema yaye ene nyoma e dia guna kwamre de ene ochina kwan bia so ombetimi anya nkunimdim ewo eye Barcelona for omunso eso enti wene nsima ne nso etimi abetodwa eho na Liverpool se Liverpool sekra na ne yate enti Liverpool e chire wono no enya de ekoyi Liverpool Liverpool echide won no eho enwunu na no na Liverpool consider a Brentford team de ayembono Jules Konde se kwan bia so ya Brentford bia Barcelona bobo kona so ye no na so defend ye papa France so wo defend ye pa enti ehu ebehia ba sika da no so sei 80 million euros bid na Barcelona for omo ede ato enti se Liverpool betimi dia ene omo betimi anase sa sika no betimi anya akwa kotua Jules Konde na for watimi abadia na ese no nso eno no Manchester United aso ye no ene kopiem ewo EPL ni mu a na ese de tie the only Premier League team or ye unbeaten our 2026 no eno eye Manchester United asat na na say Manchester be babiano 4 months no Manchester United na seja obomodia atimi ewini emu emiensa obodraw no enso eye baakope enti eno no afa yankwe de tieni ewkopem ewo Jofa so ya se de ababeto dwane se Yovo for the Barca kwambia so omo eba abebo eye European Super Cup ema 12 teams ana mudi eba abeto abonten ana Barcelona ka ho Juve eka ho Liverpool eka ho Real Madrid neso no so eka ho bi but intentem na ana Juve say sa 12 teams yi ana sembodi akwakobo European Super Cup no neso omo de omo emmo Barcelona so edeba so omo emmo na no ana Real Madrid bobo kone de sa hwampam jene ora wono ekuta Real Madrid bobo kona se president no aye Florentino Perez wose kwan bia so asemwe anase sa tournament we de na so behwemu akwakokosia ase ahwehwemu ahu de wom bia enu ya me no ekasa de na se ne wahwehwem woni UEFA Fortnite ahwehwe ni nyina na ni nyina no ekowie se na se Madrid bobo kono eja omo na Europa nyina no na se ja omo akobenkrom na benkrom ko nyane se yade na se European Super Cup no na se ja tinton time womu atwam esanse 2021 about 5 years ago ewo April and omo register na se mpono anase mo pa ho entoma se e ba bebo European Super Cup na menu ka se de na se Madrid fo ayehwemu no awie omo no UEFA for enso abomode atimi atenase atoto nyoma nyina awie but omo toto nyoma nyina awie no ekọ benkum no na esa kide se UEFA Super Cup no na esa nyade no nso ebeba so enti wei ene dia na esa no nso ababetodwa mede emo eho yenkwa Brighton team ede Vinicius Junior osina ka de Madrid na Vinicius Junior se de ono nso afafon afra Brighton team ede eye ara na sembru kopemu a Alejandro se kwambia so enom enkoyi emfo empama no na bomode atimi fa phone no after the game anase ne se wo mpadia wo the phone no call no na bomode timi ekoya na se no so echese Brighton team ede Arajo eba betu mra bi no na se Brighton kwa nam niti ade na ape na se mentally ne no man se da nkoyi emfama aye Arajo eno ana Vinicius Junior efa phone efra so na se minwa na ho tesen enkomotwe no atimi ekoso ama bia so atimi ekwanti we ne dia eno so atimi ebaya ye de emam FC Porto bobo konene Sporting CP boy problem born Monday na de tie ne FIFA say uko Portugal omo League Association no omo hia match report ni nyina na enoma esien ene say Sporting Lisbon na nasempo Sporting CP edi akwa dan aye FIFA ene empanifo a omo hwe game no so say nyamianu no kwani edu ba bi no omo se ebonus office na enoma enkoye enu achi nso Porto for no eseda ekoloki omo ewrum no enti ba bi omo koloki omo rum na edu ba bi no na omo kokra na ese ki no omo ehu afei udu eye omo changing na asem no change access route to provoke eye tension na se no chese omo force players no ba bi ase players no komo fa no omo mo amfa ho ba bi omo kokofa na supporters ne ben ho enti ho na obo so mututu nsuo etintesuo ni ade ensuo de go omo so na ade ba kwa ensanso esi ye ne se yesi ball na omo di bo game no se na Porto di cancel ntempa enti ball na omo di bo game no ball boys no edu ba bi anasa ball retrievers no Prof no omo nso ese boss no edikosi enti edu ba bi bo se ball no kwa no agopomano hu afa omo goalkeeper ne tawo Pro minim tawo na asemi minim de betwa.
Okay, mame fa osia kakra na yenkom na yene former Kumasi Asante Kotoko National Circles Council Chairman Kwaku Amponsa ana eni di yankasa na mo nipa dodo na enim se furniture chairman K5 na chairman K5 e wala so chairman yemawajo
Mini amejo so
e ba cho bia bokode
Nyankopon adaromo woni bia ni
okay we dey fa chen say ase nka wo ya yi kakra but still ano yepusu ahoma why okay initially we remarks on the departure of Coach Karim Zito Edian
mini medase the chairman of studio na one fa convention shakro dia consultant ko supported. In fact mini ye kakra until last Sunday match na ntimi ankoshebi Monday metie ko Zito din resonation abana because na hamia na meboa a surprise in nothing so a saha me but nipa bia no o no so adia e ha no enti na ade ye me friend say timi resign o say Ghana ha no say the city no resignation na di mani probably so on be resign especially omunya adwuma omu say adwuma na ya enti say the city no he say the supporters no stadium no mo kasa there bi Zito nko na na man resign but me dey anya me dey baba ene dey anya ba
adentina anya ode
me wa ibi wo me ho say ana coaches change the brain no and what teams no I me personally me dey ade ba kwa me hu no coaches 1 2 3 coaching 1 2 3 coaching no ana me share dan support side no coach dey obetumi aye adwuma na edru ba bia bon se bia na adwuma kofom but still waiting am an time kakra no ahwe ne kakra still ta kofom bia fine but we know ha dun ba to render yes
ni di patch na be affect the upcoming super clash.
Oh, who said? That's why our team's got to has matches there. And I didn't pass a bit me a predict. In general, they are sure. Conference a bit me a bobo on a year. Go to has matches there. In fact, go to be any and will be a Shinua Ujana. And a players no cry, the architect of the games no scrana. A group of Tokone has match. Will be a Kunu who's for the bobo. And I mentioned the who says a players new margins from the back. Emma game no I come and tell me the internet Kotokosa.
Okay. Then I said Zito nkwa wa film no Zito mami notify say very excellent record against House of Folk. Ewa Kinsi and Kamobe mu and wa film yi. Ono nkwa wa film no wa free team nim na tanka team nim no and the have fetim kra ho.
I know they are sure as far as Kotokone has matches there. Kotokone has matches there. Obi atmission yonko.
Okay.
Okay.
But is a problem tanka team ni mu so a nkanye Zito nkwa na eso ko mu nyina na nkeso mu ko.
Say nipa na omo kasa ne de. Ni nua hu se be 3 weeks enie. Ena the cafe the assistant coach back on revert to under 20 no coach Hamza. Anche mami rewe mu busa team no munsem every players and technical team. To show man the technical team is divided. No cry back up. Ne divided.
Technical team ne divided.
No cry na make Atrominia.
Wow.
Ne divided. Nti se nipa ni bia start e ka se Sadio mu nyina nkwa. Ho nkwa de me no mo ya adwunu. Because Kotoko team ne da ho no. Obia ni ho a obetumi appoint players we onyade. Nipa register 30 players. Now at least the 25 is good. I didn't know to me mobile. Kotoko ball kama ne. Ochina ball la kotoko ball we so mo ball brother. Oh. Enche ha adwene.
asemo nti key factors men akotoko focus on say be obetien secure a victory ewo the has given him
has given me help but you no kwane league match but game no 3 points but yemienu no say dia na esi hu ye ho no enu nti na ma akwese classical e Ghana but has game there no kwani nyame anim obi atimi hye ne yonko has timi hye kotoko so timi hye has that match no so ye bebo a obi abo no ho emfa ho si e coach ko kwan bi e be fa so ye bebo abo e ho bebo no bia ye bebo bebo enti kotoko problem no mpanimfo ntrase nhwe ni nyina nyase ani has na bebo nti o say has match there be monisa
se na waka say has game no 3 points na say has game dem be fa ne fam kra
the enti ameka say ye 3 points no say kotoko ne has ebo a 3 points oni media ma ebo a 3 points oni abia na ebo a enye Africa pa 3 points timi hu ade kronti a jam say yemfa bibia nkogu has so no media sani man dia mi nyini o see ebo ye normal football there be a normal football timi she has nso ebo nso normal football timi she kotoko timi de kotoko problem na coach a resign no dem fan ko she has ne kotoko matches no me problem ni na ni free ho
so uka ka wani a coach ben betin I be replace Karim Zitu na wabo amakotoko akwa nanim
at the moment there so question when who be abusam you mentimi anya no the same thing as in Pastor Catch mentimi anya no say
supporters will Robbie play mu games here eba mu
some supporters there your role play because even at all Solomon Fosu are free akra say and free ni fear hako ya agency be pe alolo basis bi so stadium no nipa betimi aba ye be pe basis near the CCC mountain I be fa nipa dia aba afin so ya agency be ko the place ni hono makokasa so ombetimi enya ahme kan dia bobo no ye de niam egugu akwam say betimi aba stadium na the niam atin akoya mai.
Okay. Unyini say apart from everything, so now I can say Kotoko has the 3 points now. Victory between and restore some confidence back in the team.
No dear, I am correct. Oh, sir, your supporters zero honoma. Imagine you say has Kotoko no any lake crowd. Kotoko has no any lake crowd. But I mean, yes, I type no. But I has a because last week I lose into the phone recruiting me share abeboa
den in Sakrai na obepese obi hu Kotoko team na nkasa mu entirely from management obia okita team na to supporters
adia me pese me hu o mu ayen kampo o see nyina yetimi ye one especially playing body no so ko mu nyina timi kampo ye one na supporters nso ye kampo ye one ni ma betia sesa o Kotoko.
Okay. There are some person but bibi how beka as former Asante Kotoko National Circles Council chairman obetimi enso eja.
Many amidase. Asem kakra person me kan check crop kwa Asante Kotoko supporters ne say achia emuye. Emre bia ye beka ho abom bia no ni matimi koye maye. Bibia si bia mestre. Obia me infantry echi. Ni enhwe kwan ya ye ni ebetimi aka abom. Ya boy impenifor nothing no atinya sapija bi
ye beda wase former Asante Kotoko National Circles Council chairman Koku Amponsa chairman K5 ye da senyumre
me da se pa
okay me da se pa enti ye ne chairman enso awie but was any chairman awie no gomu aminim se World Cup no obekobi won.
Oh yes, World Cup no there the biggest football event we are see.
Okay.
And
World Cup.
World Cup no there. World Cup no there. So we call World Cup no there. No process be brave. We say we need passport akope.
Okay.
And we need passport so ko bi ansa
and when your passport we na make for FIFA World Cup 2026 no US of Canada any make the amount na every gold group o madama woman de science so creating saba woman de package so creating saba woman de Ghana for do na 18 akọ every gold group Ghana supporters travel package no obi a do ani between sa kire no omo registration and consultation the amount omo visa processing the amount na afen so travel health insurance so omo the amount World Cup match ticket omo be san hwehwe kire kwan the amount say World Cup match ticket no if a phone paying for the Tom website so now so we there every gold group phone paying for omo kasa ye ni FIFA for din so omo between ticket be the amount ko ticket no and invitation ade betia copy mo afi round trip airfare so betia san hwe e the amount na afi internal transport we do World Cup na se no se Canada na wo se America na wo na se US no in South so obedi whether say wo hwe se Mexico so person ko Chicago kakra na be se twam e ko New York ni na no wo mo na be hwe aboama niama etia ko the amount na omo ema 14 nights accommodation breakfast and opedidi enso ho plus an official Blasters Air Fantasy enso omo san de appeal so die bi na wo hwe araba na wo twenden epacho no stress no confusion just football passion any unforgettable memories and na Eddie Gold Group from paying for Ediaba na near the campaign say uchusu from omo enhye na womo corporate and na afi omo standard more corporate economy and more standard and for more corporate business ni na sa package so ina no ukita $8,900 US dollars $8,900 standard price no package ni mo de pomodian da say $8,900 US dollars tukita $10,000 abebe be ka wachiri na de chop money say yibi ofie san bo ma ne ma tia kwedi amount me pa chop tuturu me ka ko seat obetia frɛ Eddie Gold Group from paying for ewo 053-780-4885 053-780-4885 053-780-4885 0545-99-5223 0545-99-5223 0545-99-5223 Eddie Gold Group madama omna dia manfo ekwa America Canada any Mexico mesraw obetia call www.eddiegolstravel.com www.eddiegolstravels.com now nem pemfo 20 seconds so almost Sakumono Estate Junction the same building na Cheesy Pizza room no eho ana Eddie Gold Group you can Eddie Gold Group say it's a golden experience let's take Ghana to the World Cup and I think kofodo na ko piem World Cup akwentu kese na sinabwa ema niama etia tutu yi edi amonti ba bia wo bia apeso ko World Cup dia Eddie Gold Group wo mo ya dey too much what I say o mo ya dey too much eju kakra bi ye de wakopi aburu chiri iti to ankomo no so
okay enti mamento so na fe minwura mu kakra ewo ensema hodo na mede ema no but yehwe ema sa hodo no still ana ekoso ewo EPN still ano aka cabinet abana wie Villa Asat na wache Brighton abone kaba ko a na say Brighton 88 minutes na fe 79 minutes Crystal Palace is still order form Emma Burnley abone 3-2 and Manchester City nso ono nso lead by 3-0 89 minutes 90+1 Nottingham Forest 0 Wolves 0 and press up no and nso etimi and dia next Sunderland and Liverpool asat now and nso 0-0 nti EPL no enso eho ensensem eno nti nkomo na mebo and next mede enchemu no eba no nti Sporting CP away match omo call to FC Porto no next Prof say there goalkeeper ne tawo nyina no next jaye yi tawo ne nyina enso edi free boy for nso a next box no so anom so acheche edi ball no akọ ekosie nti eno no na say do ba bi ne Sporting CP for no probably say do ba bi ne temperature no say eba 15 degrees nti bi ho no mo a na mo person po no mo no nsuo kakra na fa bi omo horo mo ne ade a na say pro wo bekọ akobie na say ade ne kwa wo beso no ni nya no enso nti omo akiremu a omo hu ne sempo no eni kwan se FC Porto omo saa ya kayeka de a omo enom ede boy beto pon bibia no game no end 1-1 at 98 minutes and sana na Sporting CP po omo eti omo ka eno nso continue nsma eno nso omo de akodan FIFA se omo momodin a enso ntimi ntu ne mana bia nso ntimi continue nsma eno nso etimi aba na Ibrahim Konate Liverpool defender Ibrahim Konate Liverpool defender na Ibrahim Konate say dia beto dwane achima Brighton extended the contract with Liverpool asika a week na so all babeje no 300k na sɛ no 300,000 pounds ɛno ne sika ɔbɛgye a week na afei 4 years contract no watumi extend enso ede ama ɔno akasa na sɛ ɔne ne team Liverpool enti wene nsoma no nso eba Paris Saint-Germain aso no sɛ de atie nie Abrante ne Jerry Christian Sempone Romero Abrante ne so gyina naso but it say preparation koso se bid ne kwan bia so nyame adom ne se adom Paris Saint-Germain fo a na so mo de bekwa kofa Abrante a ne se ne Christian Romero ne se mo defender de ma Tottenham Hotspur sama no so etimi ebepiem wo Paris Saint-Germain to win sma eno nso eba ne yeko Old Trafford ene Anfield na pe Emirates agopama so a de tie eni Pep akasa Pep say what is sagu pamaho do anes wabobo yi Old Trafford Anfield Emirates sagu pamaho do anes wabobo si de tieni sa wo ye team na wo na utimi ekokonya win against Liverpool, against Arsenal, and against Manchester United. That's one casano. That's a ja. Oye. That's a team also. Oye, permanent power into winning smart. Jose Mourinho and so what they are to jam. Sanasa Branton and Jenny James Mena was here kind at the Ama Liverpool paying Asat na Nelson record that says 653 Premier League appearance. Ewo ayemba Branton at the Gary Barry na sempone obomo de timi esia kan all the time na record na kutano no na say James Mena asat na next we break his record na say no so ekoso e ho Branty na say James Mena wa bone ho mode papa eno so ekoyi edema na kama point winnings ma eno so ebobo ede eba ensem ne de edoso na kai Havertz asat now say na Branty no na say nyoma inseda nkoyi mfama no nyoma inseda nkoyi mfama no but ni na emu no wose kwan bia so be sempo ne modern bono ebetimi akonkan ede ama ono ankasa na so ye na bia so etimi akoye ede ama na kama panti winnings ma Abrante nso na eseja obomode atimi ede ahwima ede ema na bia so etimi akonkan medical catcher se uranetin ede eye na sempo no Desemno Zabi ene ameno ekasa de nes wajai eye mase bobokono enso edi ato barasat no jade to no se Nigeria for head coach nes Eric Esedi nes empono eye Diseku asat na ono nso eye coach bia nes de din aba abetodwa enam se friends otie ape kwan ode empono nes eye Mali for edi omo ebo mo de time kopem last 2 years nes Afcon and ape this year so Nigeria for odom ekokopem na so no nso ne tin ababe piem se kwan bia so e wo ma se bubu kona so ne numa nkoye emfa ma eye Roberto Di Zabi na se ne omo apam no nti na se ja omo hwanim se ombe nso betimi aba na obabe kochi omo na bia so etimi akonkan to winnings ma ene nso aba me de eto anim on Asempa 94.7 FM issues ne de na se ja ene edos papa na medical catch Asempa no uko eye Barcelona bubu kon aso ya se ne so ura ne jare Joan Laporta wadi kan edine nidibre ase na se president Edinburgh Barcelona no edi ato wo twen sempo ne beto no so aba no asan so abaye president edi ama Barcelona but we see owo gidie owo no gidie bia na se so pa se kwan bia so still sa kwanya no enso ebetimi ababiam na fe adwuma wo ye Edinburgh Barcelona ni adwuma ogusu ebo Edinburgh Barcelona no na se kwan bia so betimi akoye enso edi ama na kama pa no nso ne dia aba abetodwa eho na Mikel Arteta head coach Edinburgh Arsenal Mikel Arteta nanso eni wakasa wose Abrante ne tin ede Mereno Abrante no si osina kan Edinburgh Arsenal janaso but asat now kwan bia so na say 3-4-5 months Abrante no na say nei enya de obetumi ato aso esi akan ede ama Arsenal enam epra enso aba anaso yenti wontimi ento aso ensi akan enso emfa mom ho na sane se Marcus Rashford akasa ahead of Otna womo Copa del Rey omone Atletico Madrid elbow wasinya mianu no kreni ana so sia big teams na ho no opese wo kire ne bobre se kwan bia so obetimi agya ne naso na bia so atimi akonkan na some fortunate Brandon team the Marcus Radford and then so be mix that game and the sebekoso ewo eyembonese Atletico for aso but say weekend match back one na seja everybody dey so benya akonya etimi asakan enu atini so on Saturday ne eye Mallorca ewo Spotify Camp Nou no na Brandon enya knock kaka ne engine nkotodwa ho eto chima entimi no ekasa die na say against Atletico Madrid nyame adoma na say do otina ne wontimi ensi akan enso emfa moment winnings ma enso abide eto enim on Asempa 94.7 FM na fia hwe sembone sen ene no manso esi eti eho ana slot de medical catch us abura yi say Liverpool baby odede day Champions League no na se future na nkoyi a na se ja wadi hwamo na osi ade ba ko a so wosan so eye ne so make sure say Liverpool ebe qualified for the Champions League 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 na se ene Champions League no se Liverpool etimi enya akonya na fe otimi esi akan next season na bia so timi konkai sense nei won se Arsenal City ene eye Villa na se ja omo agi top 4 no omo eye agi afa enti so ono akasa otimi gya na so eye sembuno bibia so betimi akonkan chene se Pep akasa o se Brandon Jadi Rodri eye Brandon nyame nukweni o gya na so but o chemu pa dia ene at the end of the season no na so hwe nim sa Brandon betimi put in the best nafe watimi agina na so na bia so etimi akonkan kama pa but next season dey na so be top notch e dey ama eye Manchester City te said de oye dani danya no na bia so etimi akonkan kama pa enso e dey amom na so say Luis Enrique enso e dey atudwa na nensima okanya na oso oye very happy ewa Brandon Jadi Brandon team edi empono Carrascaria waya Brandon bia na so jane na so pa an osina kan edema eye Paris Saint-Germain na Luis Enrique say onu akasa no na so oye happy oye ni key player na say ne udu Paris Saint-Germain so ya na say Brandon mo from Napoli to Paris Saint-Germain no na say ni die no enso eho enti ene amamfo kaso on seda ene enya finance nukrabia enso enim sansensima eja enso eba abontina na de eto enim on Asempa 94.7 FM Michael Carrick ewo Manchester United no sense the abetodwa no echemu padia orai akasa wose enua no ye surprise kakra ewo seko na sempo ni go na eja wose no because no hu ne so na seja Manchester United for enana omu edi animu omu enana eko but all of a sudden shocking emra omu bo modern a wasam for nya advantage the ententemu a na se panya na bono akoto atna ene Chelsea all the time bia no so no akasa na se ni difference wono wo se otimi toto wonyoma e bia so etimi ekoye nti all the time we make sure say defense no eye solid essence mro be so mi enyoma enya dia na se agi agu sa na Mark Cucurella meno ekasa die na sa Brandon Jadi Mark Cucurella asat now hamstring injury nti na sa Brandon no tene sempo no se wontimi nsi akan emfa ma eye Chelsea boboko no but oranity ede Leon Rosari our head coach Edema Chelsea no ede abeto se kwan bia so next game die ebedu ho no na sa Brandon etimi afa ne ntoma pafra na fe ono so aba ebesi akan ede ama eye Chelsea boboko no na bia so etimi akoye nti winnings ma owura yinsu na seja wode atudwa se bibia nso ebetimi akoye kama pa ede ama Chelsea se West Ham United ne Manchester United asat now omo ese points na se 1-1 na enua eja etodwa eho no mo na 1-1 no etodwa eho no mo na koba na se ni na se mpono ewo a enkunimdi a na se ntimi anko amfa ma West Ham po na Brentford team ede eye Soki wono na se go 4 edema West Ham United na abrante yakasa wasinya mienu kweni eno time na se Manchester United 4 na se abrante de tin ede sesek obo modia etimi ete kano edema Manchester United na se 90+5 na eyade bia na se hadwen ehaniye papa no enya ade ba ko a na se no nso empo no se wantimi enya nkunimdie eno a na obi se nkunimdie no enso betimi akoye ede amount winnings ma eno nso abrante wode etudwa se eyene yeye se Manchester United for ebete kano adam moment na se kofa nkunimdie enso ede amount winnings ma eno nso etudwa eho na ukopiem ewo Napoli nso dia se ne se eno a Napoli Coppa Italia no na se Napoli for Como ene yi omu edi omu film Self Fabregas ene make so say omu abo on penalties no ene ja omu yomu edi film na Fabregas edi atuja se ene ukopem e quarter final na se nkonim di odie e wo Napoli force no nyame nnukwe o se Napoli eye team bia uko Italy amu hadwen uko Italy na se omu jomna so enti asat now Como ensu dese ebane sempo no Scudetto no omu jomna so na ebane se Coppa Italia nso a omu ejamna so nti eno a win no munya no eye win bia na se be boam papa be sanso aso mu nkran e wo league nim na promotimi ejomna so na bia so etimi akoye nti wenisma Seth Fabregas ono nso eye head coach edema eye Como eno ewo Italy eno a Coppa Italia semi final anasa quarter final against eye Napoli ono nso odi etudwa ona Asempa 94.7 FM Prof mami pa man nsem no ensia by 9:30 enti non kwa ba pon sema aduasa mami fa amano nsem no ensia but asat now results anamanfo ehwe animu se ebeba wo EPN you say matches no dodo na banawie Aston Villa for we need 1 Editia Brighton and Hove Albion Manchester City S3 Nottingham Forest any West Ham na anasa Nottingham Forest any Wolves will be a Sebi Crystal Palace any Burnley Diano a 90+4 Burnley still only lead Crystal Palace by 3-2 and at 56 minutes Sunderland so any Liverpool will be a NCB na uko Italy anasa uko Spain na Coppa Italia no ekoso anasa Spain eno Copa del Rey eno na ekoso asat now Athletic Bilbao wom atnepi Real Sociedad aso makaba ko 72 minutes wom entimi entiye na Coppa Italia ne de Bologna asat now woni Lazio 1-1 Bayern Munich asaka mienu de atie RB Leipzig ewo eno nso DFB Cup ekoso quarter final no nti Bayern Munich 2 RB Leipzig 0 80 minutes asat now.
Okay. I still Asempa 94.7 FM so Sportsnite on Asogo so tie no enti baby a obi ano ya na wa hye no so de mame Mr. Yawo Apia Sanogo ewa ha ya obi a bokode
Prof yekrokro mu
okay enti wo fa here ra he ahye he
ye monitor na fe ye mra efie Barcelona presidency Juan Laporta or resign eco-security elections for me I think so adwuma obabe didiama Barcelona he's the overwhelming favorite menya sure say social for na and I say make social aye omo a registered Barcelona fans or more access to voting and deciding the obey Barca president you know ebi choose obia beyond papa your friend say a year Juan Laporta so what he has done in the first coming and on my Barca omo best years and omo greatest successes Obekaya on fa coach defense Frank Rijkaard and then buy Rijkaard with the likes of Ronaldinho any Deco any some of the players na kanu Samuel to feel some Arsenal in the Champions League final 2006 right after that the decline of Frank Rijkaard he took a very bold decision by employing Pep Guardiola so time no coach La Masia by after bringing team my friend say Barcelona Pep Guardiola no Messi ebemu Pedro ebemu David Beya ebemu a lot of quality players Gerard Piqué from Manchester United Barca had a lot of success they had a lot of money they had a lot of global clout Musa Beji was under the watch and the presidency of Papa your friend said Juan Laporta after our exit scene Jumadi no edema the likes of Sandro Rosell ene Jose Maria Bartomeu mo ene ade no omo mismanage the finances of Barcelona any Barca as a football club na no omo koto amanamu a ene Barca financial issues omo facing na no is as a result of the mismanagement and then bad sporting decisions by Papa your friend say Papa your friend say Sandro Rosell ene Jose Maria Bartomeu with the help of omo former player Eric Abidal as sporting director no a lot of unnecessary signings and unnecessary expenditures ene ma Barca babedu baby a at the point now Barca Eniska to even resign Abrantia friend say Lionel Messi arguably and I said non-arguably the greatest player to have won the Barcelona jersey no so Walla Porta on Simon back beam now Ome Juma and from a team your friend said Barcelona obedu ya no and who said the situation was messier and then dicey than said na ohuno Barca Niska it has to be a bit creative in making sure say obetimia sustaining Barcelona bobo afloat and then get one or two successes bia obetimia mo finances no etimi agina ye it is started laying off levers Barca japade a nanka obetimia nya so faso 10-5 years to come no or started say oje faso no odi ne no team the above Barca because at a point now Barca entimi register players because ukopiem Spanish La Liga no mu a sika obenya ene o salary earnings for players no there's a cap to it you know say obufa so kakra bi pa na chese akofa some e dia bro and Barca had issues. It's Papa friend say one Laporta and then paying for atimi manage situation with a very creative mind sa kra navigate Barcelona e dem ba be do baby o ma ba be do se no o ma timi age Spanish La Liga rebi o ma age Supercopa de España any ade they are making money but I was some say sika o mo saka bia no a o mo di kotuaka eti Barca share ni sika da even when it comes to player purchasing krompo no a say on do kwa on so former player or yes sporting director no they have to be creative in making sure say ombetimi I save Barca situation no if there is anybody within the Barca hierarchy and that within the Barcelona system na enei or ti Barca situation na say na oti Spanish football say or ti global football say na ombetimi drive Barca from the financial ditch no wo no e bi makoje ba bia sabi e say na fata Barca ni monyamo a there's no other person than Papa your friend said one Laporta so me very confident say elections na there if obi crowd trinity say on any back compete here there's a one Laporta will still be maintained as Barca president by the socials to make sure say obetimi as every situation at the moment Arsenal unfortunately I got 13 matches for Arsenal 12 matches for Manchester City as I speak to you now Manchester City any a Fulham game abawie Antoine Semenyo 1 goal 1 assist Barcelona team my friends say Manchester City atimi away by 3 goals to 0 and they almost closing the gap to 3 points and it's so Mikel Arteta now we Arsenal fan you wouldn't want anything to go wrong for team my friends at Arsenal yesterday season when Arsenal enya a lot of injuries but they have been able to manage and navigate their way through the injury problems because a lot of players and a lot of quality so be free muras will be bar on share that feeling is Arsenal is one of the teams injuries how much this season but I'm for any share that anyhow etinka aka 13 matches yede season eba we dey nanka oba pese Arsenal team no bibia because yede am in their title challenger omudi league nanim no as I speak to you now Abrante first Mikel Merino season is done. Bukayo Saka, who for the last 3 years has been the poster boy for Arsenal or Wabontin Wapra. Arsenal captain first Martin Odegaard on also Timi Epra. Now no match of boy no Abrante first Leandro Trossard and so Timi Epra. We are not too sure say Ocha game no obetimi abobi. Then Abrante first Kai Havertz wa pra ne hoto no ka kreye obaya obobo de ma Arsenal no watch say Arsenal I'm saying the services as an attacker. And then you may that's sorry David Einstein or Chodima the Athletic are breaking news exclusively. Say Abrante first Kai Havertz was also in a problem. I want to tie more. Arsenal next 3 games he might not be able to play. Ama a reward to Arsenal for. At the time team when first Manchester City home to go Arsenal console in the title challenge no we Arsenal fan you Mikel Arteta you would want all your best players to be available so be a match you can be assured that even if the Arteta from starters no and man ko yan fa more you can then have more from the finishers no to come in and then so Arsenal midfield on more the attacking part of the Arsenal midfield now and Kai Havertz Mikel Merino Arantia defense Martin Odegaard Amomi say tinia fra omo pre me Tabuano akwakoda eberechi eze so say if you ochina ekor against Brentford any matches now coming now the Nigerian born English international will stand up and be counted for team 1 your friends ask how Mikel Arteta and the team never handle the situation of Kai Havertz unfortunately news about Bontisa what team Epra Prof Ajumana FN coaching one of the most unfair professions that you can ever find yourself in. So you're a coach and also you're a manager of a football club. Situations bet me akoswa obi atrage actually na I didn't the way see kono ano bebre na nim say enya say won ye de so bone ball but you become the sacrificial lamb. Adentina make us a team where your friends say Tottenham Hotspur akofa coach and the Thomas Frank e de ne buy obedi Thomas Frank e buy no mo gide woni mu say obetimi aboa ama Tottenham Hotspur afa ne ntoma perfra after the exit of a coach of Ange Postecoglou papa a good coach but about PM or Tottenham Hotspur this season pre adi team ni nya sama so ko Tottenham Hotspur ana omo injury list ne so a omo as many as 10 players are omo nyina a potential starters are senka oye team sheet first 8 no nyina aka ho sani pa makoma ko 10 year make o masabi omo nyina betimi start game na ade ma team a your friend say eye Tottenham Hotspur some ante nyina bra ako a long way to affect Tottenham Hotspur and their performances in the Premier League e took Premier League log no so omo da position number 16 omo 29 points and man ko ye emfa emma Tottenham Hotspur but we be say so any man na coach now is the coach the actual problem and after the problem goes beyond coach your friend say Thomas Frank simple Prof player any injury and I say all stay fit and your coach asemwa a player na nkasa body reaction and the medical team of team my friend say Tottenham Hotspur and a bit a savage situation no e dey ama Tottenham Hotspur but kudu sapra abrantia the din ede mame hwe omo injury list ne properly said be a memma wrong information for atiefo ATM anwumre asat enra omo game omo boy against team a ye friend say Newcastle omo tena fie elusi by 2-1 na ohwa obo captain I friend say Sergio Romero against Manchester United ekodi aniamo hosem ege red card enti otimi efiri mu enti ono no free mu a okoka omo ni starting lineup no Abrante fans Richarlison omo leading striker wapra yanka se Mohamed Kudus apra Abrante a fans say Benteke Rodrigo Benteke wono so atimi apra then Abrante a fans say Bergvall apra James Maddison apra Kulasowski apra Pedro Polo Calvin Danso Cotton and Siadene by opera Abrante Udogi etime pra and na face on Abrante and din any Ben Davis on also etime fra as many as 10 players omo nyina betime start matches e dey amato Tottenham Hotspur omo etime pra in the Champions League obono homode a ukopiem e wo first 8 na omo qualify no omo more round 16 bi no a oka ho bi but in the Premier League or struggle because a marathon and obehia more players to do well and man ko yem fama no ene Tottenham Hotspur for sorry omo say omo jaba pane kwan because odomo at the 16th position but Prof so we coach now we register 22 players now out of the 22 players no first team players emu 10 April now only 12 senior players you can rely on not out of the 12 senior players no ba ko your captain akwa kodi record nti only 11 senior players omo maka nyina no academy boys you cannot trust them unfortunately he has been sacrificed at the sacrificial lamb coaching job there be American say one of the most unfair professions you can ever take up asem koswa player bit ba ko bo clutch cans say no near the Sobona Bebo coach near Pamno. Player bet me up mistake near Sheno. No coach on bench na one shabuta moboni bino near the Sobona etina. That's the story of a pa your friends to my friend. My farmer and 7 so quickly. Mintin Sifie. Kumasa and take place na a promo about Kumas Kotoko. Any house game na a cost on Prof. Idea a yefe. But say what should na me I pay attention to details and I don't know more you know and for marketing purposes. I don't know more you know for marketing purposes. It from a marketing point of view. Obi a on table yen fan say mama adwo ebo on table or per TikTok kopa eti kotoko the idea we have to TikTok na say me twam na ohu a because of say on table niti asema mo kan on tiase but there should be something a man a chin attention because a ball once na omoka o video na ye hu bi wom
the concept no gbenyo ana
the idea no good but the execution for me is a bit poor. My use me mama as an example. Exactly because me mama adwo on tebrofo. Oton ebrowo Kaneshi market. But up a TikTok kopa it is of a TikTok not of flipia na say ohun sa video no a. Na dwe be say emrantie bi na omudi omoti omufie na omudi nkomo.
Yeah, this year. I think me who flag me who club ne flag into no say idia dance say club no wasem no me dey.
But you see a football match asem any a football match won come no would.
A lot should have gone in
there. O dey no to nchen a. Kumasa Sante Kotoko ewo brand sponsorship in terms of omu jerseys. So ohwe samba oni open na ohwe atade a ohwe kepa na TH binigum. Omo waka nyantare show mu nyina no different brands and show them. And they are sitting comfortably in an office, baby.
Because some secretary at an park so
there should be being kitten. So when the boss components own tears some more canoa, a bit more who do a person or the idea air coso. How can you be sponsored by idea amount jerseys, any boots, any idea? Sir, you are distraction TV. What is a big crown show like a Kotoko emblem, no problem, a gum for fair. It becomes easier for anybody to see, oh, any Kotoko place, you know, more deal with, you know, and you maintain they make Omoka crab. My from Missa Obiotic before, now on church and munchemi. Be but a good thing, a nice gesture, and I am sure, sir, bear common idea the ideas behind this concept, you know, going forward, no, a month for bedroom attention, Eddie says, not be better me. Prof, what is a Kotoko? What is a training grounds? Sir, assistant coach na Enra, Kotoko paying for na pinkra. Edo ne Hamza coach playing board so omo na de omo kobo Kotoko ne house no amam forces omo pamzi to dia ne assistant coach so omo pam hwe sa de we ya na ekoso kroma na yema football fans na ntiase so we football fan know your limitations any baby or power as a football fan e could do who stays as team no manager administrator. Yes, you can have opinions say coach you wanya de yempam no penny on one club ni yempam no but you don't go to the extreme say who the mrasha we say oh kwa pam coach in the free training grounds o da fa na juma a happen bako a happen mienu a happen miensa and you see Kumasa Sante Kotoko ne clubs no they are doing something that is very risky. One day, a beer, na nya pam keke, na akoje obi nkwa free nisem. That notion say, oh, you must support us. Remember her training ni bino. I chum da. Say Kotoko he training na. It should be the playing body and the technical bench in kwa na say omu training. Any class obi aho. Ebia within the week. No may one day be e dey show say a media day. Eti media o Kumasi ne Ghana nyina so person be Kotoko training grounds, Kotoko training na. E dey dey be 30 to 45 minutes be. Dey ka nyem obi ahwe biem. Me bacho what is that? Say Manchester United fans, omo je gina training grounds. Manchester training da.
Pete na match day na gasa ko hwe.
What I say?
Ahwe training da.
Because omo ade be friend family day me Arsenal nti mostly na Arsenal dey na me tie me person me use Arsenal for ade be friend family day players na ebo matches ni nyina no omo ade be say especially be akora be promote no e dey free enkora be aba senior side no or be 17 years 60 years 8 one na remu eti omo a utimi mane ma me na wofo eba training grounds so no ma heard your mobile air training grounds so yes for some minutes be no mo cycle within the week no ma be training no e dia ma media for TV coverage any attention say ka kotoko match nanka the broadcasters of the Premier League no ya be media de dia mom etinka how many league no I think say I decide production it's a decide production we de juma de ma Onua TV no nanka Onua TV for the camera live e dia kotoko training grounds de house training grounds na twa match training ne kakra be 30 minutes bi ye wie ma sesa mo camera mo kobo ba bi. Whatever is left between the playing body and your coaches, they do tactical drills and technical drills, no more come baby. But Oko Pima Dako that ya, and the opete eti obi kura to me as a wochemu kura from her at the Abestako, Kotako training no John Wahabi. Eti as a player do abo match enra no anya the that's a Kotoko training support to be coach training grounds for need the player anatem. So supporter be adwin say on pay coach na samo a training grounds no e ho na coach na ko di coach na tem enti no what distance ade o mo ye nyina
obe kita bodum kakra ma me o kan supporters asemi and yes abo amfo nkai say so world cup no pa dia o hwese no City a FIFA World Cup 17 kan 2026 e ba so US Canada and Mexico na every goals group what I say I was saying I pronounce on say EDD I can say EDD very good into say EBBY and also I can say any is good what I say Anna friends Megazi can pronounce EATB so as it Ebis gold group na den for Echo US Canada and afi Mexico na Mr. we Ghana ni na person ko che Blasters na Ebis gold group from paying for say supporter there almost supporters travel package honum everything bia take care of registration any consultation visa processing and afi so kwano travel health insurance so the amount to be on the amount World Cup match tickets and afi so round trip airfare and internal transportation na ubesenya 14 nights accommodation with breakfast and pabia be di tefe eno panwa one SRD an official Air Blasters fan JC SRP also we no stress no confusion just football passion and afi unforgettable memories and your demand choose omo enshisha mo de aba no omo standard omo corporate economy and afi omo corporate business where packages omo de aba but standard price no and make for the amount with you no say $8,900 US of $8 what I say $8,900 US of $8 you limited seat intimate more than that we so twentwen so aso betua hye only Ebis gold group from pay for twentwen komo obetia from 053-780-4885 053-780-4885 and 0545-995223 0545-995223 na only Ebis gold group from pay for twentwen komo yamwa ma niama 822 infama obetia ko www.ebisgold ebisgoldtravels.com ebisgoldtravel.com na fe akom website to akohesa na niama esi ekoso mesel wo yo machiri kwa sakumo no estate junction wo mo building no ewo cheesy pizza enchemu ha na fe so kwa na ebigold for empanyfo so kwa wo machiri kwa a omo enso ebetia boa ema niama etia kwediama it's a golden experience and yedema let's take Ghana to the World Cup Ebigold group o madama o na design share so kwetia saba yedi amanfo Echo World Cup US of A, Mexico and Canada. Ye na World Cup. Ye na ye kubiti yaw. World Cup ni ani enkwe.
Yebeko. Eti Prof, me deba no see e was answer no so no. You see, Kumasi Asante Kotoko fans sometimes you can have some idea but the execution of idea becomes quote unquote a bit stupid. And that been Wednesday. Kotoko has practically Ochina Thursday and Friday to train rigorously. Saturday on be training kwa enye gidi bia patriotic say na coach Karim Zito whether you like it or not the assistant coach might have his ideas bia ebi alternative din no hwa na senior coach no na ebia emwa team to den de kakra be kan me patriotic say it afi na oba be drill sa na into the playing body udimrika ko so kwa pam no distorting team no any omo stability in terms of focus, mental, any psychological no. O kwa how imagine say be ya against us of no. So mo edin kugua, mo san krofo ya abesa so turn around, abegida via piase o, abehuro mo abedi di omatem, akoyo imagine say mo de bo ko mo basim. Who a football fan? Your primary job is to be at the stadium and cheer your team up. Whether say what dim kunim, what bodra say what lusu. Je de mano. Man confidence. One a be coach at one point in time. One a be at one point in time. And you were Juma, you was someone. Come na sanko for bebre for business of community register. O money bosumia ayi bia wutu ade ma kumasa sante kodoko. O mo beste dem kompeso mra free. Come na sanko for o na kotoko aka say friends get fees watu from 20 cities popular stand at the quarter 30 cities grandpa. Obaka say hey, nebu ade monteso. But always want to make decisions from point for Ade. Enemremu 2026. Kumasa Sante Koroko supporter. What's the free during Nijuma Biadi? Afaka, everybody at Adu at Adako Jachi. Oh, you're Joso. So, Kopam coach or contract. Now, Kotokoni senior coach, and pay for the administration as Katakano. What was a Kokopamano? And Yaman one. Say within the NCC obi shall say. Many evidence be but the Kotoko supporters are minimum how they behave. Any Kotoko na ye follow mo any money man nyina be sin no. Prof later Kobasa panimu be show match na wakodi say adwuma na enyem nwa.
Okay.
Say Kobasa enyem nwa but emra so say saade no enka ye na nka team wo security a na nka yire be mi no de wakoma police for.
I say, yeah, this is not the first time Kotoko supporters go training ground.
And I'm saying, any concept is also
time. A coach was sacked. Yeah, Pamo coach no training grounds. And I want
any concept.
Support. Ghanaian clubs are fond of that.
Very fond of that.
Ghanaian clubs are fond of that.
Very fond of that.
I think that is.
I'm saying, I can't come Obras supporters now. Obras, yeah.
Sending the man by some Omijom Honos, a coach now.
Say, all those things in Nano, a idea, say performance nim kuya. Yeah, baby, Mwemu had dear. So you are doing say Manchester United,
and I think it is also with communication. The kind of communication you disseminate to them.
Then it's a Kotoko team there one year.
You understand? Yeah.
Now Wolves supporters no media. Wolves some that league last. What's the supporter be a come training grounds? Not for us. Not any man ko man.
What is Manchester United? No man ko ye. Man you ness akọ you. 4 matches pe na Carrick buy waba omonya 3 wins, 1 year. Upon all those abysmal performance in Yaman for Kopak, Dintia is their culture. By a crew Hannah to say, now say promo ya and now say, yeah, place ye. Ye, no maybe a chemwa, ne a year 1 radio, a will crudium ha. Nenny pair Kopak and a door chain. And they, Oko social media, club ne ye. Association so ye and St. John Bonsu Yomode individual players coaches obiano ewo social media ono so this anyomani nyina no eguo ba sat now enumpo na attendance at stadium no kwai west enti edin based on performance and ayi Kwame Pokuni ni nuanom penalties mo gba to egu e makarim di to dia ho pepre any pressure any odi akwa resign ya dia because ono an we dey any odi akwa resign. O catch supporters ni so omumra against Atupuk. Entia Pascal omba be kan ho asema to say nada na oda da mu ye ba adwuma no ntimi nye
anti kan ho asem but enkonko pam obi e training grounds kan ho asem
na make say training grounds na nya bia no say the management system no say management no so say do ba bi nti dia na Kotoko was security na if so mo ye training na omo security.
They should have.
Our training grounds.
They should have.
I won't say do baby cry beka okodu coach ni beka okodu am cry say say baby omu ja omu nan and as baby omu gun so cry ni wono supporters need the inside job for no mo kan atem. Enti ni omu bi wo hot man fa ngu na kwa mu a wo ye na training grounds no de wo baby wo ho no ma Prof untimi nko ho. Wo ye no matter support a wo ye untimi nya access to go there. Currently now ye kan ho asem ye Manchester United omu training grounds no obetime obiti ano aso se wo training grounds ho
obi akra
but is easy say adakoja to person wo call house of folk training grounds
pobi man
easy pobi man what is wako pobi man easy say obiti ano ogba wura pobi man
Asemu enti Asempa FM Community Sports Quiz jumedie no ebesa abaso afi enti Santa Maria for Malam ana afi so kra North Carnation Accra Newtown Nima Kaswa Amasaman Ashaman South Industrial Area Odoko Domipele 2 Tema anytenshi mesel my ready na we community ben ana efa achede kese na afi wasa onu bragging rights no esade akọ South Industrial Area for more retaining title na mepacho catch action in live for Asempa 94.7 FM Facebook also live every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon and yedi communities no eba na for mobile battle for air supremacy mepacho amazing prizes all ma obetua ma setua saka eno pon grand finale no yesade air insertion kokko etua sampem so audience amafo e wo communities mu na ombebo dompem na afia de side within etua sampem so follow our social media platforms no so hashtag no air Asempa Sports Quiz eno betua bo amaniama etua kwedi amount Asempa FM Community Sports Quiz oyes na dwumedie ni esia kwa center snack o say strong and a side tough om na tachiri ema yede dwumedie ni 18 abril afi ABC game makacho se channel jai number say the letters net 20 *262# now the 3 letters now we to make extra 5 Ghana cedis ubedi up to 1 million Ghana cedis then now we train bomodin that draw no eba so ewo Adum TV so 5 p.m. and bomodin that so do betu inside gym now the more who play 10 per rounds no now increase winning no the boy maniama 18 kwedi ma ABC game *262# licensed by the NLA under the Caritas platform ana yede sanche seson queen enso 18 by the found gym na mwa emaniama 18 kuko yi emfama odwumadie bia wonso udie na makacho da se betway from paying for step it up into to chacha betway dia ne watu adi wo mo chade son kokra nei obetia convert points into cash gakudi na aboa emaniama 18 kwedi ma it's that easy obetimi kwa no asan withdraw fans na for dia ne obebia no strings attached Mr. Start enjoy a whole new way of getting rewarded with betway only on betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions ni applied. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Obetia fa jone to huni mufungo twe fa onyim. E ka betway was get way more. Womo so techiri and yedi dwumedi ebrel. Agragefo a mo pensa pa yedin sapa bo akrachefo a munum ofunsa yedin sapa bo bomodin ada lossing the layman bitters made from extract of natural herbs and plants o 7 the chill down sinede and say 7 the chill down sinede friend I was 0248619999 0248619999 the layman bitters o si twabi na gina wonanso na nya ahozen foforo wo mo techiri pa na yedi dwumedi etuensa bro mosquito power specialist eba hospital womo what I say and I'm say bomodin da go no fabra na ombetia prapra chairman kama pa na say wadun so support any more che enti power specialist eba center for pain for say hepatitis no say area no yo A B C D E omuni kill C A B C D E hepatitis sciatica arthritis gonorrhea syphilis broken bones bia part bia so ojo okra na broken a ukọ power specialist eba center be hwew afi ulcer unidi ye afi hernia ana afi okwe afi so kra kidney problems na wa so kwabenya of ACP main road no on sabeka power specialist eba center afi odwani chimechirem Kumasi branch na wom say ofiase Lake Bosontwe Road and also ukwa sabetini akam ho afita kwade branch na Anaji Estate opposite the Anaji MA Primary School na ne ni kan say product bi san town boy adwuma pa Hebatin herbal mixture ene powder immune system support eboa pa ana for mo jiri kajiri eno herbal mixture eno so male vitality eboa ana edu anya herbal mixture malaria fever na etetewo general body pains no ana how adwen afomo cough care herbal mixture eno so chesty cough asa obono amaman bi ne nam ho ne nyama bi a ubo mu a wangasa otin kan nya nika afi edu anya herbal tonic no lost of appetite obi a ontimi entibindi eduane ne siwe nanu ada angola duani mosquito abaje ana anti odensa wo musa angola so de duani chefri abanyo what went me enye ni kakram so loss of appetite dia yekope edu anya heba tonic bia no se bia angola mo no yebetini edi ne mo obetia frɛ eye power specialist heba center 0244 544 422 0244 544 422 and 0200 383831 Mr. Oba bia wo wiase afana nyina wo da hoboko na otie me utia mabo ya de a fana ma no 0244 544422 0244 544422 Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Womo eya de say na amanfo akonyina e de adanse abasampa womo eya de pa. Womo o bibia o sa ka
Prof we there from
ever 30,000 calls be. It is 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 Haas versus Kotoko and Kotoko versus Haas Kotoko nebo home Kotoko versus Haas and Kano na area osidi na okay do
probably the birthday special one
okay special
na or a police woman Sergeant Esther Ama Dako or station of Jubilee House Office of the Vice President advance escort to the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Inti Jubilee House there some Sergeant Esther Ama Dako and then birthday wishing happy birthday from policewoman Mamie Pia Nyaminkum Papa bi and adudo na ade freno Minister of Foreign Affairs and one day man nti and then the birthday Esther happy birthday to you Nyame insha no kan
okay mate and me mama for asonte say Angola New Town Zongo Rice on ACU honum na me Professor Yiki Wallace me ambassador what I say you can mo any wagashi what I say mo any wagashi abu mu a me na me pepa do na do asuja for New Town Zongo Rice we do any chiro bengazi ko ache me say this weekend pese me de che na next week e kwa ko no in the Rabadon Star ko je ne pefu Philip Oshow Angola show nti bomodin a se ubitimi akọ na aboapa ama bibia etia ko ma me hwe ko no hello. Okay, 03022165545. 03022165546. Waiting about 0548955947. Hello. Okay, 0548955947. 0548955947. Ubetini aba stadium demo adiaba. Say in Europe and other air places, the fans will come to the stadium on match day in their bulk air numbers to chant and demonstrate against the club and other and whoever they have issued against. Inti ni aba no say fans ne beba na obi amone no issue bia ma be demonstrated here. They will never go to the training grounds to disrupt the training. And only come stadium demo e dey fia aboche to etimi aba. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Bajawani. Hello, Bajawani.
Hello, Prof.
Yes, I'm Bajawani.
Your friend Asante Kotoko.
Your friend Asante Kotoko.
Country region.
Okay, okay.
Between really 192.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, we know, yeah, they are spending papa. Now, opening back was a man who can say on Saturday supported. I call that with that, I call from coaching. The one of my, I see a class here because I think in the phone of who now can't hold you to him. And now, and then for you, my dear call from. They say, oh, Kodia, there's one movie, dear Chili. They are near bringing at you. Why? Yeah, Munya and I'll be your other man, because of Yaman.
Okay, 0548955947 0548955947. Hello. Oh, sorry. It's the we are sending a message here. Message in the Brina na Aba. I watch a show do I go to Edimu. It's Obiaba. The last one, na sorry, sona. Ina dear Sammy Bria. Ma niama timi here is well. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Bachawani.
Hello.
Hello, Bachawani.
Oh, but you are starting me. Because I see Seke, Wallace.
Okay, Ras, young gray.
Seke, Ekomo.
Okay.
Wallace, no, hello.
Maybe I can say it you.
Hello.
Yeah, Bacho it you.
Wallace, not Wallace. You feel too much. Then I also say I guess it's a machine and break. Well, I said number one in Ghana, you are interested. Wallace, in your upo. That's terrible.
Medasi. Say a casa to say machine. In breaking po. Medidindia. Enti Yerbesia, Philip Tweke for the 7 gunshot man, me producer Penya, or Techri Bobby do some pempen, so to Gumaja just said Dazinka, and Afin so crown, Mr. Yaw appear, and also a special guest, Amia Domochana, Sheikh Tofik, Babe Kenhu, na Eden Kumau do it, Pepia, so Bengazi, Senior Moose Bengazi. Chakola no ewe na gasi ekasa se machine twema me nyese bia be ya no welcome de che na fa ekasa bebiri enti ya no enti Bengazi na me na nya wa no enti nyame adoma mosquito ha obo check kama na die ase we no die emse obubo ne kama enti ato on fire on to so what anwa to kama radi yesu enti ye de besia Besia mo mutie nyina damase a lot of messages na manfo bi na enso e de aba mu nyina damase won all support abode ma e show no e be ko so ani asomsompa na ya boa amane ma atimi akoyie e wo eye Ghana agudiem nti bia wo bia no ko so am afide na Asempa 94.7 FM na emotion so am se de e aye wo YouTube so nti uba Asempa FM live an sabe kan o YouTube no so na also atia hwedwumadi a yedi no e wo so na abwa ema ya dane Ghana agudi ani ama bibia so etiam kwemide the Prof Wallace agudi kachi. Have a good night.